Welcome into Cutlery Corner Network. I'm Todd Boone. It's James A. Jim Santa, is what we call him.
That's right.
Santa Claus.
Call me Santa Claus
Santa
around this
Claus
time of
is
year.
coming to town, and Santa Claus has been coming to town for quite a few weeks here, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, folks. We've had. You're making sure we stay on TV. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Thanks
Appreciate
to you.
all of you.
So thank you. Thank you very much.
We couldn't have a show, without our customers and these veterans. Our country wouldn't be what it is.
Right.
We owe a lot of thanks, so thank you so very much. And you know what we're going to do, Jim Frost? We're going to continue on with some of the excitement. We got some neat items that are going to be coming your way. Well, first things, though, this is just beautiful right here. Chase has a picture of it. This is going to be free freight item, Jim.
Yeah.
This is a new pattern.
That's hen and rooster sleeve board. Actually, folks, that hadn't been made in about 20 years. We used to have a lot of them, and
Pearl,
they got expensive on us. So
look at
we've
right
got
there.
this now. It's a
colours
two
in
blade,
that.
about 3 3/8 inches.
Yeah.
Perfect pocket knife.
Slip joint built into both.
Genuine saltwater mother of pearl.
Yeah, slip joint built into both blades.
Slip joint, and got CNC cut back springs. This one. So
It's a perfect knife is what it is, and it's a perfect price at $38.75. So you purchased this beautiful, beautiful hen and rooster, brand new pattern, or brand new brought back. A bring back pattern from decades ago at $38.75. Your freight's paid. Santa is going to be paying your freight, folks, and we promise it won't come in a sled. He'll get it to you. And,
folks, I promise you, I've been trying for years. Our hen and rooster, which our hand forged line, it'll walk and talk, every blade. This hen and rooster line, I've been trying to get it to where it'll walk and talk. And by golly, we've done it.
Slip joint.
It's just got the slip joint on it, and it walk and talk. Just like I grew up selling and collecting years ago. So don't miss out on this.
Well, we're going to pay the freight for you, and if you have other product that you're interested in purchasing, if this knife is on your invoice at that special $38.75 introductory price, the freight's going to be paid on everything. That's the lower 48 states, and it's going to be done ground freight, excuse me. But we got a lot of other stuff that we're going to be getting to. It was many years ago. I grew up in an era where, if somebody gave you a knife, a lot of people, or if you gave them a knife, they would give you a penny in return. This is our penny knife, Jim Frost.
Love that. Love this knife for a penny. Just think, you walk up and show that to a friend, he says, "Good gosh, what a nice knife." I said, bet you had to pay a lot of money for that. Yes, I paid a penny.
So when you purchase $100 worth of merchandise, and it's really all about the old, the old nostalgia to it. There was a lot of superstition that brought that on too. $100 worth of merchandise, how you get there is up to you. It doesn't matter. And that beautiful, it's an original banana bone. The original banana bone, Steel Warrior, mid-size frame lot blade, it's 1 penny. That's all it's going to run you.
With a $100 order.
Yeah, $100 worth of merchandise.
Todd, the old adage is, don't take a knife without giving something back.
Yeah,
and bring you good luck.
I grew up with that.
Lordy knows we need good luck right now.
Yeah, I grew up learning all of that. You gave a knife to somebody, they wanted to see your knife, and you handed it to him open, he handed it back to you open.
That's
right.
He
handed it to him closed, he gave it back to you closed. If it's any other way, it's bad luck.
We just felt like if we could bring back a penny day.
Yeah, old penny days.
We're pretty excited about this, so we hope you take advantage of it. It's one per invoice.
Yeah, one per invoice, 1 penny.
10 invoices and get 10, that's fine. We've only got maybe 2,000 or 3,000 of these, so you might ought to go quick.
They move at a penny, they'll move out the door. Now, here's something else. You purchase any hen and rooster, does not matter which one that it is. December 23rd, Jim here is going to draw a winner And the only reason that we have that knife that you're seeing on your screen is because he had it in his office, or that would have been sold. $198. We sold more of them we could get, Jim Frost. And tree ring woolly mammoth ivory. But you go into a drawing, your name will be picked. And now, Jim, you're actually going to pick the name earlier on the 23rd. We'll announce it that night.
I've got to ship it out next day air on the 23rd.
So whoever wins it, well, it's already going to be on its way to you. All right, and that's December the 23rd. When you purchase any Winchester knife that you're going to be seeing, any Winchester knife.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, the Winchester knife, we're doing the turn of the century, made in 2000, and that is a knife opener. All right, tree ring mammoth on the 101 drop point that you just saw. You buy a hen and rooster, you're in the drawing for it. Now, this is just right going on with our show. You purchase a Winchester knife, both of those are going to be coming to you, and they're not going to cost you one single penny. That is, what, February 3rd, I do believe that says. Yes, it's a big old jumbo display knife made in the year 2000. And register at cutlerycorner.net. Register. And when you register, you got a chance to win that, of course, but you're also, Jim, they're going to be actually registering for some special e-blasts that we're going to be doing on special products.
Absolutely. You take advantage of that because Todd's going to do a lot of one-ofs, and you'll be sure to want to get in on that. So please take advantage of this and get your name in.
Some neat stuff, folks, is what it's going to boil down to.
All you got to do is send in. Give your email.
Yeah, just register.
Yeah.
Or anybody that's already ordered by on our website, they're already in it. You brought your elf back here, Jim Frost. We got Cameron back here. No, he knows I'm just messing with him. Good old Cameron. Look at that, $12.88. Jim's pick 106,521. Well, the Frost, he sold out the smooth bone. That was the first one that we did.
Yes.
Then the blue bone, I think they're probably getting close to being gone. But the problem with this one that I noticed is this one had less than either of those two prior to that.
Absolutely,
and the brown sugar.
Yeah.
Look at this knife.
We thought hard about this because we didn't have enough. We didn't feel like. But folks, we're going to run it till we run out, and then we'll show you something else. But don't miss out. These are beautiful knives.
$12.88,
$12.88.
Jim.
It's a deal. It's a steal.
I mean, Frost, if it didn't have a handle sometimes, a knife like this, that'd be good. That's finger groove brown sugar bone. You have multiple smooth bone spacers. You have blue forest wood spacers. But Frost, the leather sheath's worthy of the $12.88. Grab them up, folks. 106,521. Each and every week, Jim Frost, every single week, Jim's pick is it's a top seller because you priced that one almost $10 discount on that, almost.
Yes.
That's a big time savings right there. This is a big time savings. Jim, isn't that a beautiful knife?
Well, I love that
Look at
color.
that blue bone on that handmade German
deep
bull.
blue.
Folks.
They let that soak for about a week to get that in there. All bone is white to start with, folks, and then they impregnate it with these dyes under pressure, and it works pretty good. That color's in there forever.
What is it? $24.50.
That is a deal. That's about what, $14?
Yeah, and this is 4116 German steel. All the blades are stamped on it, Frost. Look, I like that shield, folks. For $24.50. Add one of these to your order. It's with any other item. Like if you're purchasing a Jim's pick, you can add one. Now, if you want more than that, that's fine. But that is one heck of a deal on a muskrat, as good looking as that one, and the quality that these German bulls are, Jim. Look at the build on that knife. I mean, it's solid as a tank.
Yeah.
I mean, solid as a tank, folks. It's 106,512. And you know what, Frost? This is just the tip of the iceberg on this show from what these customers are going to be seeing. Look at this one done in Buffalo Horn.
Folks, we've been trying to mix it up a little more here at the end of the year, and according to what you're telling our operators, you really like it, and we're going to continue to do this. Even when we go into the next year, we're going to continue to change around our shows a lot more than what we have been. So enjoy it. Look forward to something new at every show.
Oh, Drew, sorry about that fingerprint, but that's mirror polish right there. Look at that fingerprint stuck like in the post office, Jim.
Oh, we got him now.
Buffalo Horn, $18 price tag. I've never sewed this knife.
He's got gloves on. How did he do that?
I did it.
You did it?
Yeah, I've never sewed this knife for Frost. I've never sewed it at an $18 price tag.
No.
Ever. 106517. Add one, add two. If you want a couple of them, go ahead and place get them on your order now. One thing and Jim kind of touched on this a little bit earlier. There are only 200 of these, Frost. That's all that we have in buffalo horn on this German bull. That's the definition of a perfect lock blade. Put one in your order, folks. Get up to that $100 price tag, and then you can buy a very, very lucky knife and banana bone for one single penny. Ross, this is a beautiful silver horse stonework.
Yeah, and that's a great name too.
Right
Snow
there.
Pearl.
Yeah.
Folks, that is authentic mother pearl. And you can only get that iridescent color out of something that nature's made.
Mother Nature.
Yeah, it's got the pinks and greens and the blues and everything that they've absorbed it from the sun.
I love those bolsters
yeah, it's
too.
beautiful. It's got a turquoise and
seashell
coral.
engraved bolsters. Look at that, polishing that blade, folks, for $19.75. That's a $45 knife, Jim Frost, and then some, I'd say, on that one. But brand new. Well, this is less than a week old, Frost, and over 50% of them were gone just after this last week, a series of shows that we did. Over half are gone.
You know what, as they say on the stock market, that knife is undervalued.
That knife is undervalued, folks.
Because
it is the first ever Snow Pearl, and it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Snow Pearl. It's 106469. You know, already starting out with some beautiful Christmas gifts for all some good-looking knives, and again, you know, not just some of these exceptional deals that you're doing, Jim Frost, but we got some quality coming up behind these, like these German. These are going to be, well, we got one German bull and two Buck Creek. See, here's another one. All right, here's one right here that just, this is an eye-opener at $78.50. To start off with, King of the Mountain up there, Stag. That's on a handmade German bull. All right, now when you see this trapper, just keep in your mind when you see each one of them, look at the Stag on that knife, $26.17. Just keep thinking that. That's what that breaks down to. And then, sorry about that. There's going to be the bottom two. These are going to be Buck Creek. All right, so we got a German bull and we have a Buck Creek. $26.17 on that BC. You know, that's another brand. Now, of course, it's not been around as long as Hen and Rooster, Jim, but the Buck Creek's been around a good while. You know, for a long time, they didn't have very many patterns. You know, they didn't and they didn't hardly make maybe one fixed blade, but they have been around a long time. It is a good-looking collection at $78.50 or $26.17 a knife. 10650 and an 8. And Frost, now we're real low on this Hella. If you've watched or you've been watching the shows, you've probably noticed that we're real low on them. They're handmade over in Norway. And, you know, like some of the Arno Bernards and everything that we do, Frost, I mean, it's in Norway. You don't call them up on the phone and get it tomorrow or, you know, the next day. So very, very few of these are left. Now, they have they keep their steel a secret. It's 3 laminated steel.
Yes.
And they don't tell you what it is, but I know one thing for is a fact. The sucker is sharp, folks. All handmade, started in 1932. The gentleman started building the Hella knives. They didn't even have electricity. That is beautiful oak. You know, they about to put as much time into the handle, Jim, as they do the rest of the knife. It's all hand polished, hand oiled and polished more, and sanded and polished and oiled and sanded. Leather sheaths coming along with it. Razor blade sharp. You have a polishing cloth as well, and it comes in the tube. And they want you to use the knives. That's what it is all about. And that is a good all-around worker there. $159.95 is the price tag. For the few of them that we have left available, it's 103140. Item number on that. Here is an Arno. And then Frost, I think we're probably going to, maybe next week we might do a little, run some rest of the Arno Bernards that we've got. Because it's going to be, what, late spring, early summer? Probably next year.
It's going to be a while before we get any more, I'll tell you that.
I don't even think this one's aired.
I don't think it has either.
This is the wildebeest in ivory.
We don't have very deep quantity in any of them. But, folks, if you're an Arno fan, and I know there's a lot of you out there, we got the supply right now that can take care of you. And we're going to, next week, we'll have a special on Arnos. And
I've looked around for them, and no, you're right.
Yeah.
We,
Well,
you're
we had
right.
the foresight
We've
to
got
buy
it.
about $100,000 worth of these, and so we got them for you.
That is, that's warthog ivory. That had to be a big warthog, Jim.
It sure did.
I mean,
That had to
that's
be a
got
monster.
some
That
tuskers.
wouldn't even be anything I want to get in front of.
Handmade bowler end 690. The blades are polished by hand. They're finished by hand. They're ground by hand. The handles are cut and polished and buffed down by hand in that bowler end 690. It is sharp, sharp, and then sharp. The sheath is completely made by hand. Who makes them? 4 brothers of Arno Bernard. His 4 sons make the knives, and they pour their pride and joy into it. They put their soul into these knives, Jim. Absolute put their soul into it,
They're
folks.
very proud of them, I
$298
don't
price
blame
tag.
them.
You know, it's a lot of ivory. This one kind of caught me off guard when you were.
You talk about a discount,
Oh,
folks.
my gosh.
You go to the grocery store and buy bread 1 week for $3 a loaf and go back and it's $2. This is sort of about what we've done here. We really reduced the price on this. That's
46
a chunk of stag. Not only that, the price of this knife has gone up considerably since we got them in.
Especially with the stag.
Yeah, and the stag is going crazy. I'm concerned that stag handle knives in the next couple of years is just going to be out of sight.
$46.50. If you already own one, that's a good enough reason to buy another one. From $62.50 to $46.50. Buy more than one of them as you can. You just heard him say, the knife costs more now than it did when we built these. The stag costs more now. The stag might cost more next week, Jim. You know, there's got to be a top somewhere, doesn't there? A limit, you would think.
Every time I order
cap.
stag, it's up almost 10% from the time before. Crazy.
$46.50, folks. Grab up that free freight knife. I'm going to be showing it to you as well. The blue kudu, Jim, just blew out the door. There's hardly any of it
they're
left
beautiful.
now.
Beautiful.
On those
Folks,
Arnos.
do not forget this
look at
pearl
that
is
right
free.
there.
Freight shipping pearl for $38.75. Your freight will be free, ground freight in the lower 48 states.
It's 106-451. I was just going to show it down here by this knife.
When they showed me this knife,
Put it down here by the
and
Winchester.
gave me the price, I said, "Oh, that's a really good price. You know, that's pretty sharp to sell it like that." And then I come back on the show and I find out this has actually been made the free freight.
Look at that.
Man,
$38.
That's a blowout. That's a steal.
$38.75.
That's Terry
freight
Duncan
paid.
in the Mountain Dew again.
Well, Frost, it's just a good deal, even if it wasn't a freight knife. But the fact
If it
that,
wasn't a freight knife, that'd be fine.
yeah, but the
then-
fact that it's a freight knife. Look at this big old sunfish. I'm gonna have to get my spectacles over here, Jim Frost. I can't see. Look at what we got over there. Well, I was looking over at Cameron. I showed him that deer, Jim. It tore him all to pieces. I got a story I'm going to tell y'all when we make this next round. I think this is a 96, Frost, about a gentleman that sent me a buckeye, sent me 2 buckeyes. I'll show you a picture, too. I mean, if I wasn't there and I wasn't the one, I wouldn't have believed it.
So you swore to me you didn't stake that deer out.
No, I told you I let him
Well,
loose.
when he goes out in Colorado, they have them fed. I mean, they're so fat and full of feed that they
Cameron?
can't. It's a problem to even walk.
I know.
And he goes out there and shoots one of those elks and comes out bragging on it. I said, why don't you just tie him down with a chain?
Well, he uses
Why do you-
dynamite, I think.
That's unbelievable.
Hand grenade. Look at
Give
that
it a
right there.
chance.
24 years in
Give
age
it a
on this
chance.
sunfish.
Let it run. Feed him 50 pounds of corn
Frost,
before it goes out in the field.
If that elk run, he doesn't have
Shoot a
enough ammo.
dadgum cow.
He doesn't have enough ammo. $152, 20, almost 25. That's almost, this is less than a year. It's antique. A few months, less than a few weeks. That's an antique, folks. $152. That is a major Winchester special. I believe it's 168, 106066. Discounted price on that one at 152. Look at this German bull. You know, the original German bull shield It is it's a dandy. It's a good one.
Yes.
But there's something about that diamond one too.
Yeah, I like the
You know,
diamond.
maybe you just select it every once. It reminds me of an old diamond ranch or something. Look at that diamond with the bull in it. Look at the price on this stag-handled trapper. That's not a mistake, is it, Jim Frost? Look at the stag on that trapper that you're selling for $38.50. Don't blame me if that's too low. He did it. I didn't
It's
do it,
Christmas
folks.
times, all I can say.
Look at that beautiful stag on that knife for $38.50, folks. I mean, heck, if you don't even need it right now, or if you need some Christmas gift or somebody's birthday, anniversary, it may be coming up. You may already bought Christmas. It may be next month. There are going to be knives that you see on this show that I hope you take advantage of on this show before these prices, really not before the prices change back, Jim, before the product gets gone.
Yeah, before it gets gone.
$38.50 on that knife. Sleeve board here. I gotta get my spectacles, Jim Frost. You getting in the Christmas mood?
I love it. I love Christmas.
1997, folks. 23, almost 24 years ago. Embargoed Red India deer stag. Oh, we got some Winchesters that you're going to be loving. We got free stuff with every single Winchester that you buy. And we got some painted pony Winchesters that Terry, well, he put those on there too inexpensive, Jim Frost. I didn't want to say cheap. It's way too inexpensive.
These things are nice.
Yeah, $600 painted pony Winchesters for $500 price tag. You're teaching him more than you realize. Look at the deal on this one. The few of them that we have, $175 from 1997. That's one of them oddball years. And what I mean by oddball years, not that it's not an even number. It's one of these years you don't see a lot of because there was so much emphasis and effort in his company that was building Case Classic knives and not Winchesters. That's embargoed. That's Red India. There are only 4 of them, unfortunately. That's the drawback to that particular one. I did not realize that, but with that said, 4 people only, well, unless somebody buys them all. 106-224 is the item number on that Winchester piece. These just came in. This is Sharp's drop point. Boy, you're talking about something a lot of people like. Look at the work that's on the flat portion of the blade. That's pony jasper. Beautiful. It's a stone, pony jasper stone at $48.50. Done on both sides. Beautiful work on the flat portion of the blade on each side. Michael J. Prater. Just a nice little palm skinner. A 1680 denier sheath comes along with that one, embroidered in red. Sharp's Cutlery. And you know what? They just came in because they were sold out the last time that we had them. And what's going to happen is they're going to be gone again. People buy them like crazy. You buy more than one, a lot of them do. It's a beautiful, good-looking stone. It's the most popular of all of them right now. 106048. And it's only $48.50 with the amount of work that he put into that. There's $650 knives. There's $30-something knives. There's old 94 Winchesters. The majority of these are 94 and 95 Winchesters. That Sunfish might be a 98. All right, so we do absolutely have these 7. Now, besides that, there may be about 5 more. I think we had 2 of this one with the abalone and the Kingman turquoise and the woolly mammoth. You got woolly mammoth. You've got 95 Winchesters. That's serial number 1 and Dino Bone. Most of the ones with mammoth on them, they're really not. He didn't serialize those. He's got a reasoning for that. Most of them are serialized for folks, and most of them, and I think more than 5 there might have been 10 of this particular one that was made the lot blade. It's like a folding hunter. Now, the rest of these, I think, were 5 that were manufactured. You'll receive the packaging, the Winchester packaging, certificates of authenticity. You have a 30-day money-back satisfaction guarantee without any question whatsoever, folks. If you're not happy with it, you're going to get that. You have that 30-day time period. They're going to come with the painted pony acrylic magnetic stands for each. Now, we don't have this all of them on stands, but you will be receiving one. I see some gold lip mother of pearl. We've got Chrysocolla. wild horse jasper, and then, of course, tree ring woolly mammoth, folks. Have y'all noticed something? Has it just been me? The woolly mammoth, the tree ring woolly mammoth ivory, has almost stopped coming in the door. Now, he's bought some. He's got some, or I guess he's received it by now. It's almost come to a halt, folks. It has slowed way, way down. 105,694. 30-day money-back guarantee, $500 savings price tag, and the free stuff that's going to be coming along with it. Turn of the century and the knife opener, turn of the century Winchester jackknife. $68.50. Most of the other pocket hunters that we had previous to this are gone. Most of them. There might be one or two, like the painted Purple Passion in the pocket hunter right now is sold out. There will be more made because they're going to make 250 of each of them. But we're only doing them 50 at a time. It'll say on the blade, 250. This is going to the vault. It is not going to return. All right, it's not coming back, folks. The pocket hunter goes to the vault December the 31st, 2020. They're building all of ours for us right now. Excuse me about that. I'm just fumble fingers. It's out of the Roman numeral series, MMXX. That's for 2020. It's a new decade 10 dot for 2020, and it's only going to be a 10 dot. Look at the beauty of cat's eye Coraline. This is fire in the box, folks. The new packaging, everything. They are our exclusive. They are for you. No two Coralines look identical. It's kind of like a fingerprint. Exactly 50 of the, well, we had 49 cat's eye, one's gone. 50 of the fire in the box. All the blade, the artwork on the blade, it all says the same thing. MMXX, and one of 250 is all that are ever going to exist of this knife, also with the special bomb shield. And the bomb shield, on one side of it has MM, on the other side has XX. That is on the shield. The shields are only going to exist for this Roman numeral series of, well, not just the pocket hunters, the trappers, rustlocks, sowbellies that are being done. There might be another frame that I forgot about, but that's what happens, folks. I forget about things sometimes. This is going to, all the other Holly Jolly Trapper, that collector, they're all gone. Holly Jolly right now is $9.80 a trapper, folks, by Steel Warrior. You're going to have red oak, red bone. You're going to have Christmas red bone. You're going to have a beautiful, beautiful, perfect all-around red, smooth as silk bone. There's a banana bone. There's buffalo horn. We're also going to have that old antique autumn. There's going to be ox horn. That's going to be the tiger stripe. There's also going to be the secret forest, I do believe, on that particular one, type of a handle material, and that real Christmassy, sparkly looking one right there. Yeah, look at that handle material. Is that a newbie or something? $98, folks. All natural white smooth bone, also on one of these Steel Warriors. And the second run. That is second generation Steel Warrior and banana bone with the second generation shield. That knife's 10 plus years in age, folks, but it's in perfect condition. They were put, some of these, not all of them, some of these have been put back for some displays, counter and floor model displays for some retail stores, and then the pandemic came about and it just kind of really messed everything up, folks, but an excellent, excellent, excellent value. It's a hot commodity at $9.80, $283 of, that's going to be the retail. Now, also, you're $2 away from $100. At $100, you get to buy the penny knife. That's what it's called. It just goes back. It's just an old timer deal. Buy a knife. Somebody gives you a knife. You buy it for you give them a penny in return. And representatives, They have specials. We have Woo of the Weeks. We have add to orders that we have done. And we also, our operators, like I said, they're going to have items that we're not even going to have on the show. Any way you can get over that $100 and get you a knife for a penny, it works. I think you'll like that. It's pretty neat to bring that back. Hadn't heard about it in 2 decades, folks. Holly Jolly's $98 toward that $100 price tag. This is going to be done in the Warthog Tusk Ivory. This is carved ivory. The Arnaud Bernard, the boys actually carved this handle on this particular one. The lanyard's done in kangaroo. You got a bead of ivory as well. When I mean ivory, it is 100% total pure ivory. It is right there with the elephant, folks. It's a tusk. From South Africa. This is Bowler N690. Anything that you see that is done on this knife, when you look at it, you notice how beautiful the polish has been? How they did that, and they did a little tafal work on the top. Well, that was done by hand. The polishing, well, they'll hit it on the buffing wheel and everything, get stuff going. Then they finish off the polishing completely 100% by hand, folks. They grind the blades. It's all done by hand. There's not any CNC. No, not anything like that. This is totally 100% completely handmade, hands-on, handmade leather sheath coming with the marmoset done in Warthog Tusk at $296. They're hard to find, folks. I'm telling you that right now. These Arnaud Bernard knives, they are hard to come by. And now we're starting to see a big surge in the demand for a lot of these Arnaud Bernard knives. This is $28. It's a fixed blade and it has a leather sheath. And guess what? As you see on the box, it is a hen and rooster at that special $28 price tag. A lot of those have been moving out the door. Now, fixed bladed with a leather sheath at 28 bucks. It's brand new. There's bone handles. There's a variety of different handle materials, but they are all natural. All natural handles. We got somewhere in the vicinity of about a $73 average. It's, depending on the handle material, that's what they're going to average at, about $73 retail, old retail, for only a $20 price tag. It's another one. They're being bought in and purchased in multiples. There's a customer out there. His name's Ronald Baxley. While y'all check out this Muskrat Love deal. $48.75 for the pair of them, $24 and change. Ronald Baxley lives in Florida. You know, we were selling these, I don't know if you saw them or not, Jessica G. Hen and rooster handles that Michael Prater did on these trappers with Buckeyes. They had the old Buckeye, and then he used Corlons. Well, Ronald Baxley of Florida sent me 2 Buckeyes, and I gave my son one of them. I had to after the fact. And the reason I'm bringing all of that up is because it was literally 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Saturday morning, Ronald, I'm going to keep that Buckeye, and you know what? I'm going to carry it again. Thank you very, 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 very much. And another gentleman from Gordonsville. I got 4 more Buckeyes that came to me as well. I can only carry one at a time or it might be bad luck, so I might have to alternate them. Look at the deal on these right here at $24.38. Look at that beautiful blue bone. We had is a Woo of the Week special or add to, whatever it was. And then you had that incredible Christmas red bone. I'll never forget that, ever. Put that thing in my pocket Saturday morning and walked out there. And I didn't even have time to get cold. And it was cold out there. I didn't have to worry about it. I was done. That was a quick day. $48.75 for the pair. Merry Christmas, German Bull, handmade. This is going to be Swing Guard Winchester. I think this should be well, this might be an 03. All right, it's going to be a 2003, 17, almost 18 years ago. The significance, it's going to have the 94 rifle shield. There are only going to be 8 of these. What they're going to be Winchesters. We're going to have Tim Scott. He's going to be doing some shows with us before this week comes to a close, folks. A lot of the stuff that you see on this show may not be on his. It just depends. They're going to be low run, low quantities. The last time we sold this out, and it was weeks and weeks and weeks ago, he was able to build 8 more of them. He had parts, all these old parts that he's assembling, like they were 2nd generation Bulldogs. 94 rifle shield on the Swing Guard Cheetah from 2003. And that's when everything was done. He did an easy job. All he's got to do is put that stuff together. It was already made way back then. But unfortunately, there are only 8 of them. You'll receive the Turn of the Century. jackknife Winchester, 1900, 2000, and you'll receive the knife opener that will come along with that at that $172 price tag on it. Let me lose all this paperwork. This is going to be John Primble 1989 Belknap Hardware. This is a brand of a knife that Belknap Hardware, Louisville, Kentucky came out with in the 1800s. Prior 1850, they even trademarked it, folks. Back then, it's still active trademark. We had these John Primble knives the last time that Tim was here, and that was back in, whenever he came. It's been a while. He was able to do 4 more. I didn't realize that either. It's just hard to keep up with all the inventory. $170 price tag. That's going to be the old black. It's got a little brown in it. It looks like that black bark bond. But anyway, John Primble, JP Trapper. 1095 carbon steel, all 100% handmade at that $170 price tag. And I think there might be we might even have old John Primble gun stock. I think it might have been that we'll be showing you here lately. Well, you're going to see it over the next several days. And again, register to win that big old Winchester February 3rd. We're going to give that big display knife made in 2000. And when you register, you're going to start getting some email blasts. It'll be about, it won't be a lot. We're not going to bombard you. I don't know, maybe a couple of months. Where it's going to be a lot of one-only stuff they're going to be doing and putting out on the internet. This is $278.93. This is one of the only blue kudu bone left. I think Sheila wrote one of them up today that we didn't have in our system. There were 9 of them. It was the fin and fur, if I'm not badly mistaken. Look at that sable. That's actually on a large knife. You see that satin finish on that grind on that blade? That's all done completely hand rubbed, hand finished on this knife. It is sharp, sharp, sharp. That's the bone that's inside the greater kudu. It's inside of his horn. When you have 50-plus inch horns, up to 60, 61, 62 inches for trophies, well, yeah, I guess they have to have some support. I love that beautiful finish on that knife. There are only 8 of these. There's probably only 8 of them in the world. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm pretty much guaranteed that there were only 8 of them, or there were only 10 of them in the United States of America, and we had all 10 of them. And now there are just 8 of them remaining. Well, that knife will get you too. Gotta watch that. It's just, it about got me there on that old thumb. It's all right. I'll live. Look at that beautiful, beautiful knife. 8 orders. There'll be 0. It looks like 0 of any more Arnaud Bernards until, it's going to be late spring or early summer, folks. That's a good $278.93 to spend on a handmade work of art. It's beautiful. It's magnificent, actually. It's 106, 424. And then we got some I'm good. It just, it wanted to, but I didn't let it, Drew. I caught it in time. Look at that torch stag on this knife. Goodness gracious, we don't see torch stag hardly at all. My gosh. Well, you're not seeing a great deal of stag either, not as much as we wish we could do. $38.60. It almost gives you the appearance, the look of the red India deer stag. That's kind of what they go for when they were, that's where the torching came about. And most of the torching that I'm familiar with all came about after the embargo took place. Well, it's a heavy, heavy-duty knife. It's got like a half guard on it. You got a hilt that goes down, the pommel that goes down. If it would have kept going, it'd have been like a guard on the saber. You got 4116 German steel, top-grade leather sheaths coming along with that. Some beautiful stacks, some beautiful spacers. In general, just a really, really, really nice knife. A nice fixed blade for only $38.60, 105534 item number on that, and people are buying that pearl knife up too. That beautiful Hen and Rooster 332 frame pearl, mother of pearl. It's a free freight knife, $38.75, 106451. You have 100 pounds, you got a $70 freight bill, folks. It's not going to matter if you have that knife on your invoice. We're going to pay it. Look at the cat's eye on that rust lock. Wow, wow. 250 in the world. You know that Case didn't, I might have referenced to it on those, the pocket hunters and everything, but they got that MMXX. That's for the 2020. Let me get my spec. Look at, I gotta look at this Coraline. This is this cat's, this is a new mix. Yeah, you have the They didn't do the 10 dots on these or the pocket hunters or any of them. They Roman numeral dated everything. They removed their 10 dot stamping. That's something else. Look at that cat's eye coral line, folks, on that rust lock, $68.75. 50 of them were done. 250 will be made. We don't even have 50, and it's not even hit the air yet. First time it's been, I mean, the people are buying these up, good gosh. Whether we're showing them or not, kind of, I guess the word has got out. 106-529. It's beautiful packaging coming along with it as well. MM 2020, a year to remember. That's 106-529. We'll get another run of 50, but all of this is going to take place. Well, what you see on this show right now, in this Roman numeral series, regardless of the pattern, it's going to probably be the week of Christmas, maybe not because of or after. So if you see it, you want it for the holidays, we have that in stock. All of it you're going to see. Look at the Castillo and the Bacate. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful handle material. Look at the wood on this, the grain from Indonesia in that general vicinity, 14C28N stainless. It's a Sandvik steel. This is all handmade in Spain. This is a beautiful, well-made, high-quality, everyday pocket carry, folks. Look at the beauty and the dents of this wood. Exotic. Bacate. $120 for these knives, and they are worth every single penny. They've been top 10, rated, voted top 10 carry knives. Look at that beautiful, beautiful wood, folks. They hand select every one of them that I've seen. It's just as beautiful as what you see there at that $120 bill. 105-312. So it's already gonna. You buy that knife. You can buy another one for a penny, folks. The Warthog tusk. This is ivory. It's an ivory keychain. Now these are starting to go crazy. $38.50. I mean, it's ivory. It's pure ivory, folks. Ivory's just not anything that you don't go down to the store and find it. You don't go, heck, you can't even hardly find any of it on the internet anymore. All perfectly legal. Warthog tusk on a keychain from Arnaud Bernard out of South Africa at the $38.50 price tag. And what's happened, and it's common, I don't even know if we had them last year at Christmas. People start buying multiples of them. You buy one, you've got it on your keychain, people see your keys. What is that? They think, they know it's a tooth or a tusk or something, and then people start wanting them. And every single day, all day long, we're selling these keychains, and we're going to be running out of them, is what's going to happen until after the first quarter of next year. Got a show special on this one. Look at the deal that you got going on right now. $168, I do believe, is what these normally sold for. This big old 98. To me, it's a Stockman, 1998 Stockman, but it's built like a whittling knife, like a whittler. 2 split back spring, taper down, 2 taper to 1, like a whittler. $138 price tag, $168. That is $30 discount on that Winchester knife. Plus, you're going to receive turn of the Century Jack knife. You're going to receive the knife opener. All of that's going to be free. You got a chance to buy a penny knife to go along with that. One more penny, one more knife on a banana bone steel warrior. Barracuda lot blade. Look, I mean, the knife looks so. This particular one, because it is, it's 22, almost 23 years old. It's going to be the 30-30. 30-30 cartridge shield on this particular one. Winchester 30-30 model 94. 23-year-old knife, folks, and it's on sale. $30 off. We're just doing that because of you. We can sell each and every one of them that we ever put on there what they're priced at, but you're helping us and we're helping you. 105-413. It's Winchester's. Something else, got some new ones. He's going to be bringing a few of the Damascus. Some of the new Winchesters are going to be debuting over the next few days when Tim's here. What I mean by news, 2020 ones. 2020. This is going to be the marmoset. This is what kudu bone. This is the authentic, original look of a kudu bone. It looks prehistoric. What we had earlier was it was the blue dye, blue kudu. A lot of blueberries. No. Look, it looks prehistoric, folks. That is what's inside of the horn of the greater kudu. Never seen anything like it. I've never seen it as a handle material ever, except on an Arnaud Bernard. They're in the perfect location for it. All right, so the marmoset, this is going to be the one that's going to have a little bit of special finishing touches to it, all done, of course, 100% totally by hand. Has the lanyard, the kangaroo leather. And dadgummit. And you have almost like a silk type of polishing cloth. And this particular one has a beautiful, completely 100% total handmade leather sheath. One thing about an Arno Bernard, I know Michael Prater picked up 2 of them, and when he was doing his show with us after the show, and he's already bought 1 more Arno. When you buy one, get ready, see it's all carved in that bone. They carved it. When you buy one, you're going, well, which one do I want next? And that's just the way that it is. You'll understand once you own your first one. 105937. That's $287.50. They're only going to be 4 of these. We'll double check on that. Magnificent buoy from Case, WR Case & Sons at $225 price tag. We're going to have the walnut, a plaque from Case. And these plaques are difficult, folks. Yeah, that's right. We have 5 of them. They're hard to get from Case. Well, I mean, you know, they're having a difficult time as in doing the best that they possibly can do right now to produce knives. Look at that right there. Oh, and you know, if you find a Winchester knife or something, if you're looking for something in particular, and we have it available on on our website, you get the free stuff when you buy it on the website too. Yeah, that's so beautiful. Case knife. Weighted and weighted and weighted. It's almost like those leather knife wallets from Case. They're just really hard to get. That shows up a whole lot better than I'm doing, folks. That's all mirror polish, but I apologize on that. I guess it's probably just me. Look at that. Anyway, I did the best I could do. There we go. There. It's not working for me right now. I do everything I can to make it look as best as I possibly can, folks. We take pride in it. 105-198 with the, and you can personalize that wall plaque. You want to put my name on that one, Drew? I'll take it if you do. Huh? All right, let's see what we got. The Santa Clauses are running out, folks. Homemakers of America at $72.50. So we have this that we're doing, we're giving you the $30 Santa. Well, it's $29.88. It's just a lot easier for me to say $30. That's coming with you, folks. You got a really good looking box too. For those of you that are buying it for a gift, but we're running out. There will be no more of them when we go through the last one. So we have this one, I think the acrylic block with the Santa, and that might be the extent. I don't even know if we're going to be showing Santas individually or not. This also integral single forge. Really, really, really good looking handles on these two. I call it the old Forstner White, for those of you that are familiar with the Forstner brand. You have the Carver Santuco Chef serrated, utility serrated, partial serrated utility also. And one's like a smaller version of a bread knife. The paring knife, then you're going to have the kitchen shears, and that is just a really, really nice wooden block. That's going to be coming with it. And it's also, the same knives are available in the acrylic. They're about $69.88, I think. This one with the wooden block. And the old St. Nick and Rooster 175th Anniversary Santa. All of that running you in Homemakers of America at only $72.50. But this deal, because of Santa Claus and Santa Claus getting gone, well, it'll be coming to an end before too much longer anyway. That's 106-351. I would get that freight knife on this one too, folks. If you can get that freight knife, that mother of pearl at $38.75, that's freight free. If you want 6 or 8 or 10 of them, buy them. It's all freight free on that knife. And pearl, it's a good one too. You'll like it. But if you want other product with, like maybe you're buying 3 or 4 of those block sets that you just saw with Santa, that's going to be a big old package there, folks. We're going to pay the freight on it if you buy that freight knife, that pearl. This is fruitcake. Yes, oh, Frosty's fruitcake. Fruitcake's, I've had my fill of fruitcake, except when it comes to a deal, folks. $120 price tag. Oh, we got Blue Bayou. It looks like we've got crowing roosters. Not all of them. Look at that. That's E.C. Simmons Trapper. E.C. Simmons Hardware, St. Louis, Missouri. Now, that's a crowing rooster, single boasted saddle horn trapper. We've not even been seeing many of those. Big old E.C. Simmons Jumbo 3-blade Stockman, too. Square jaw crowing rooster Stockmans. We've got the California Goat. We have Buffalo Horn. We have Whiskey River, too. Second cut torch bone, more Buffalo Horn, multiple times of Buffalo Horn. Beautiful blue bone. We've got some Christmas teal Coke bottle frames, 2-blade toothpicks, 3-blade middleman Stockmans, beautiful blue bone Coke bottle as well. There's that second cut. There's that 2-blade mid-sized frame toothpick that you do not see very much at all, folks. But yeah, this is well done. It's a good-looking item. Good-looking, 18 knives in it all. How about $6.67? And you get you can buy that penny knife too if you want to. $6.67 is what these $400 worth of product breaks down to at $120. These 18 items. That's a little over $400 of retail for $120 on Frosty's Fruit Cake of Knives. 106-542 on that. And definitely, once again, it's worthy of a freight knife on it as well. Just trying to save you money. You know, shipping costs you money, folks. Boy, this hour is completely, where does time go? Here's the fin and feather on this one. There's a fin and fur and a fin and feather. There's a slight difference in them. Kudu bone. That's $235, folks. Doesn't that look like something? It looks fossilized prehistoric. Incredible handle material. And I go on and on and on about kudu bone and ivory. But then you start looking and realizing everything that you see about this knife, every little centimeter of it was completely done by hand. Lanyard, that's kudu. The grinds are literally to perfection on these. Look at that perfect grind. See how they meet right there, right by the handle, how they come together, the edge. That's what you look for. I was taught that a long time ago. Well, I'm telling you what, these fellas over there, those boys, they know what they are doing. It's $235. Now, that's a chunk of change. I get it. For a handmade knife like this, everything completely done. The tempering, the forging, they do it by hand, folks. You ever watched Forged in Fire? I'll give you an idea of what's going on with these fellas. 103394 on that masterpiece at $235 price tag. Here's a penny knife. 1 penny. It's just the the old timers. I met many of them, especially at Star Sales. If I had people, they'd want to give me a knife, of course, and that happens a lot. That I would have to give them a penny. If I gave them the knife, they would give me a penny. And that was just, it's for luck. I think we could all use some luck, folks. I know that I did, and I got it with a Buckeye. Look at that. I didn't even think there would be any of these left, and I was shocked to find out that there were, I think, 4 of them at $497.67. 4 available in the 1995 Winchester. That knife's an antique. It's 25 years old. It's about to be 26 years old. That's Spiny Oyster. That's Chrysocolla on that. 95, almost 26-year-old Winchester. The knife's as old as Drew is. It's working here in the studio. I think Drew might be 27. I don't know. Well, he lost a year. Look at this. You're going to receive, because it's a Winchester, I know it's a painted pony. Michael did the handle. Tim and then Winchester made the knife. Look at that orange spiny oyster on that knife. That price tag. That you receive the stands, the certificates, the original packaging, and the packaging, okay? The packaging is not, that's what it's going to be. I mean, it's 26-year-old box. But you receive the free stuff that we give and the certificates and the stands and everything that comes from Michael. But there are only 4. That is all that there are remaining. It's 106385 at $497. and 67 cents. Where's my old spectacles right there? Time is flying. This red bone, last time we had it, blew out the door, and it blew out quick. Yeah, there were 10 of that Winchester made. They're hard date stamped too. The dates on the Winchester knives, take my word for it, I'm not going by memory. They're on the knife. All right, they're stamped into the steel on the knife, just like the name. It's Swell Center Red Bone, Winchester, 1997. These are the tough ones. It's that year, it's 1997. Because 1997 was a year that was spent where he was doing stuff for Parker and them at Case for Case Classics. All right, so there weren't as many Winchesters made. The years 94, 96, not as many either. Not many different patterns in 95, actually, and 98s now. Those are the years that they were able to squeeze some knives in. We only have 6 of these. I don't remember how many we had the last time that we, when he was here and we ran them. These 6, that will move quick. $156 price tag on it for 6 orders, 10622 and a 5. We're getting into the time of year as well, folks. I know a lot of you record shows, and if you're recording, you're not watching it right now, so you're probably seeing it maybe a day later. What's happening is the merchandise, we don't have any control of who orders it and how many they order, folks. It is, you need to call, in other words. I'll make a long story short. If there's something that you're interested in, just, you know, if you're interested in Winchesters or whatever, accumulate your item numbers. Don't wait a great deal of time because the product's getting gone. We're seeing that with Arnaud Bernard's. And already Winchesters, we're pre-selling them before the show even gets on the television, folks. They're getting it off our website, 106, 165, Big O Toothpick, 1993 oddball year. It's a good one right there. 27, almost 28 years old, because it's a 93. There'll only been a handful of 1993 Winchester patterns. I don't know it for a fact, but I probably could count on one hand of the year 1993 patterns that we've had available, the different patterns that we've had available for sale. Look at that beautiful antique tan bone. It's $270 cartridge Winchester Shield at $158 price tag. That's the original Winchester packaging that's going to come along with it as well. It's 106, 165 at $158 for an antique knife. This Devil Canyon 138, I don't know, there might be 9 of these or something, 102092 at $138. I think there might have been 9. Look at the mother 11. See, I was off by 2 on that one. This was Club Trapper. That might, yeah, this was, done in Damascus. Devil Canyon Coraline. H&R Waterfall Damascus, $138. Look at all of that pearl. This was several years back. Pearl, salt water, mother of, on both sides. 6 channel inlays per side, and they're kind of wide. Look at the thickness of that mother of pearl that you're getting on this. 11 orders. There won't be any more of these. Heck, I don't even know if we had the Damascus. But there not be any more of these done. Just moving out the old Devil Canyon Coraline at $138 price tag. I didn't even know that we had 11 till the other day. That's a 102092. Again, there are only 11, and they are ready to ship out. This is going to be an Arnaud Bernard. This is an African Blackwood. It's out of Africa. It's dense, dense, dense. It's a worker if you want one to use. That's kind of the way I saw it. Yeah, you know, it's a kudu bone, that kind of stuff. If I had 2 of the same Arnaud Bernard, I might use one of them in kudu or ivory. I had to put those up. I just can't help myself. But when you come to a wood like this, it's beautiful stuff too. Called African Blackwood. Google it. You'll know what I'm talking about. I didn't even know they had it. $248. It's going to be fin and fur. All right, so we had fin and feathers. It's going to be fin and fur. Other than the handle material, everything else is exactly the same. As a matter of fact, like kudu bone, this is the only brand of a knife that I've ever spoken about an African Blackwood handle. I've never had it, never seen it, never sold it on any other knife, folks. All 100% handmade for that beautiful piece at $248. $106,423. Yeah, I'm finding not a lot of Arno Bernards out there, folks. Not a lot at all. That hour went, and it went very, very, very quickly, but we got more knives to go. Thank you so very much. Just getting warmed up. We got some Winchester runs that we're going to be coming up with. Welcome, still Christmas time. Welcome back into Cutlery Corner Network. I had to water the old tonsils. Thank you so very much. Talk too much, I guess. Look at what we've got at $13.32 a frame, $39.90. They're all chipaways. $39.95. Now the sheaths that are going to come along with them, I'll go ahead and tell you straight up front. They're not the best chip-away sheaths. They're not by any means the leather sheaths that you see a lot on chip-aways. But still, $13.32. There are only 100 of them, $154 retail value. All right, so we got two red, black tiger eye. Then we have the old autumn frostwood. They're big knives. Yeah, you got a whole heck of a lot of steel in these. They're all visible full tanged on these knives also. Two of the top two really aren't used a great deal anymore. I don't know what the future's going to hold for those two particular patterns in that red, black tiger eye wood. But still, the amount of steel that are in each one of these knives. 15 inches, folks. Big, big knives. 106, 535. All three of them, the trio, for only $39.95. Look at the canoe and the cartridge shield. All right, the two stag handle canoes he's bringing with him. He'd be here if he's not already here. I'm talking to the customer out there. I don't want to give their name, but so your stag canoes here. Just go ahead and tell you right now too. Some of these Winchester knives that you've already seen during this segment, Tim's going to be randomly autographing boxes, by the way. We're going to have him doing some autographing on the show when he joins us. So if you receive your Winchester box and it has a Tim Scott bluegrass or however he's going to do it, well, he autographed it while he was here, folks. There are 10 of them at $175. This is a 1997, another one of those years. See, he knew, because we've spoke about this. I said we're getting a big, big response, and we got a lot of people that are asking. We're getting a tremendous amount of customer requests for special Winchesters also. Some of them I never even knew existed, but they want these 97s, these 92s, these 93 years, these 88s, 89s, and he's doing it. He's doing it. There were 10 of that canoe that you just saw with the cartridge shield from 1997. Slant bolster canoe. Beautiful bone on that one also. Like I say, he won't be signing. You can't sign every single Winchester box, but there are going to be quite a few of them, folks. I mean, how many autographs do you think we can get out of him in a couple hours there, Jessica, while he's talking? 30, 40, 50? 60? Well, and we got multiple hours he's going to be doing. 1997, corncob jig, buffalo head, bison shield, the great American buffalo, the mighty bison, and corncob jig. How often do you see that particular jigging? Look at the show special on this one from 1997, folks. We'd have sold them all just because it was a 97 with the regular 175 price tag, $153.70, and that is absolutely 100% pristine mint condition on that one at $153.70. It'd have been 175 or 185. It's 105,895 is the item number, 24 years in age. It will be here in a couple of weeks anyway. There we go. It's a good one. That's a good price on that knife. Look at this unusual 30-30 shield. You can just almost basically like a sow belly. A sow belly. Look at the blades on this. This is old trapper skinning blades on this knife. Move that sunfish out of the way so I don't get got. $19.95. All right, I know the lot blade that you see when we do the folding hunter lot blades, most of them are painted ponies, are $19.95s. This one's a $19.95. There's just a few more, maybe two at the most, 95s that I've ever, that we've had that I can recall. That is a wild looking knife. That's a cool looking. Look at those skinning blades on that pocket. Little pocket hunter. $154.30 on that one too. Almost 26 years in age. It's already an antique regardless. 105-273 at $154.30 on that one. If there is even a retail, it said 300, but hey, how do you put retail on something like that? Look at the Holly Jolly Jumbo Trappers German Bull diamond shields. Like that diamond, there's something about it. And I know a change is always good. There's nothing wrong with a regular shield, but there's just something about this diamond, the way everything stands out on it, especially you can check it out and see it good on that all-natural white smooth bone handle. These are big old jumbo trappers too. Big, large, nice. I mean, basically it's a folding hunter with the trapper frame, folding hunter length with the trapper frame. They're only $30 a piece. Look at the red bone. It's a purple bone, green bone, and all-natural white smooth bone. It's a jigged, every one of them that I've seen has had that purple tint to it coming up like that. There's the old bull in the middle of the diamond. 4116 steel from Germany. Blades have been all mirror polished. You can buy a knife for a penny. We can pay your freight if you buy that beautiful saltwater mother of pearl hen and rooster, a two-blade 332 frame. And saltwater mother of pearl at $38.75. It's a good pattern too. It's kind of a perfect all-around pocket knife. It's not too small. It's not too big. It's pocket friendly. Good purse knife. 106-451. You have that on your order. You don't have to worry about freight because we're going to be paying it no matter what else. No matter what else you buy, if anything, we'll be paying the freight on that one. And then you can get that penny knife. Look at the little the Talon by Chipaway. Smooth bone buffalo horn on this one. I'm gonna get these big old German bull trappers. They walk and they talk on that. I'm getting them out of the way, yeah. Need me to help you out, Jessica? Got Jessica G and Pocahontas. Smooth bone buffalo horn, field dressing, $12.88. Talon's gonna run you. What we have of them. Utility field dresser. This basically looks just like a little old custom hunter. Nice, a nice leather sheath's going to come along with it as well. One of the form fit style leather sheaths at that special $12.88 price tag. You're not breaking the bank. You're not paying anywhere near the $35 and change retail that it goes out on the market at, or if that's what the retailers want to sell it at that. It's up to them. You're just paying $12.88. So the black portion's buffalo. It might have a little swirl in it. It may not. It may look just like what you see there. Then all natural white smooth bone on a 106-539. End of year blowout on these Chipaways. There's a bunch of them on here. Yes, $198. 15 of them. These big old hand carved bone knives, folks. That is $13.22. All hand carved. When I say hand, what I mean by hand carved, that's done by hand. The carving that you see, if it has any carving in it, they're doing it free-handed now too. They're getting it down pat as well. Everybody's up in their game on production and what they're putting into the knives. That is a good deal. Now, if you want to save even more money and get you a beautiful pearl knife, I'd buy that freight knife because of what we're doing here. Look at all of these, 15 of these hand carved. I don't know that we've ever had that many together at one time. We probably have. There's some beautiful wood. There's torch bone. There's olive wood. There's black forest wood. There's blue bone. There's yellow banana bone. There's brown sugar bone. Carving and then more carving and file work and tool work. Every single one of these knives, every one is going to come with that Chipaway leather sheath that they've come up with that's working real well too. They started double stitching them, building them real good on those leather sheath. At $13.20 is what they break down to individually. That's basically like Jim Pick pricing, folks. Buying all what we have of them because we're running out of chip-aways. That is an absolute 100% fact. The chip-away inventory has it has gotten low. There's our penny knife, $100 invoice. You get one, you can buy one for 1 penny, folks. It's not about the penny, of course. It's about what the penny represents to the old timers. $100 any way you get there. This is the wildebeest in ivory.
We don't have very deep quantity in any of them. But folks, if you're an Arno fan, and I know there's a lot of you out there, we got the supply right now that can take care of you. And we're going to, next week, we'll have a special on Arno's. And
I've looked around for them, and no, we're right.
Yeah, we
you're
had
right.
the foresight
We've
to buy about $100,000 worth of these. And so we got them for you.
That is, that's warthog ivory. That had to be a big warthog, Jim.
It sure did.
I mean,
That had
that's
to be a
got
monster.
some
That
tuskers.
wouldn't be anything I want to get in front of.
Handmade bowler end 690. The blades are polished by hand. They're finished by hand. They're ground by hand. The handles are cut and polished and buffed down by hand in that bowler end 690. It is sharp, sharp, and then sharp. The sheath is completely made by hand. Who makes them? 4 brothers of Arno Bernard. His 4 sons make the knives, and they pour their pride and joy into it. They put their soul into these knives, Jim. Absolute put their soul into it,
They're
folks.
very proud of them.
$298 price tag. You know, it's a lot of ivory. This one kind of caught me off guard when you were.
You talk about a discount,
Oh,
folks.
my gosh.
You go to the grocery store and buy bread 1 week for $3 a loaf and go back and it's $2. This is sort of about what we've done here. We really reduced the price on this. That's
46
a chunk of stag. Not only that, the price of this knife has gone up considerably since we got them in.
Especially with the stag.
Yeah, the stag is going crazy. I'm concerned that stag handle knives in the next couple of years is just going to be out of sight.
$46.50. If you already own one, that's a good enough reason to buy another one. From $62.50 to $46.50. Buy more than one of them as you can. You just heard him say, the knife costs more now than it did when we built these. The stag costs more now. The stag might cost more next week, Jim. You know, there's got to be a top somewhere, doesn't there? A limit, you would think.
Every time I order stag, it's up almost 10% from the time before. Crazy.
$46.50, folks. Grab up that free freight knife. I'm going to be showing it to you as well. The blue kudu, Jim, just blew out the door. There's hardly any of it left
beautiful.
now.
Beautiful.
On those
Folks,
Arnos.
do not forget this pearl.
Look
It's
at that
free
right
freight shipping pearl for $38.75. Your freight will be free, ground freight in the lower 48 states.
It's 106-451. I was just going to show it down here by this knife.
When they showed me this knife,
Put it down here by the Winchester.
and gave me the price, I said, "Oh, that's a really good price. You know, that's pretty sharp to sell it like that." And then I come back on the show and I find out this has actually been made the free freight.
Look at that.
Man,
$38.
That's a blowout. That's a steal.
$38.75.
That's Terry
freight
Duncan
paid.
in the Mountain Dew again.
Well, Frost, it's just a good deal, even if it wasn't a freight knife. But the fact
if it
that,
wasn't a freight knife, that'd be
yeah,
fine.
but the
then-
fact that it's a freight knife. Look at this big old sunfish. I'm gonna have to get my spectacles over here, Jim Frost. I can't see. Look at what we got over here. Well, I was looking over at camera. I showed him that deer, Jim. It tore him all to pieces. I got a story I'm going to tell y'all when we make this next round. I think this is a 96, Frost, about a gentleman that sent me a buckeye, sent me 2 buckeyes. I'll show you a picture, too. I mean, if I wasn't there and I wasn't the one, I wouldn't have believed it.
So you swore to me you didn't stake that deer out.
No, I told you I let him
Well,
loose.
when he goes out in Colorado, they have them fed. I mean, they're so fat and full of thieves. that they can't-
Cameron?
It's a problem to even walk.
I know.
And he goes out there and shoots one of those elks and comes out bragging on it. I said, why don't you just tie him down with a chain?
Well, he uses
Why do you-
dynamite, I think.
It's unbelievable.
Hand grenade. Look at
Give
that.
it a
right there.
chance.
24 years in
Give
age
it a
on this
chance.
sunfish.
Let it run. Feed him 50 pounds of corn
Frost, if
before it goes out in the
If
field.
that elk run, he doesn't have
Shoot a
enough
dead gum
ammo.
cow.
He doesn't have enough ammo. $152, 20, almost 25. That's almost, this is less than a year. It's antique. A few months, less than a few weeks. That's an antique, folks. $152. That is a major Winchester special. I believe it was 168, 106066. Discounted price on that one at 152. Look at this German bull. You know, the original German bull shield. It's a dandy. It's a good one.
Yes.
But there's something about that diamond one too.
Yeah, I
Not
like
to,
the
you know,
diamond.
maybe you just select it every once. It reminds me of an old Diamond Ranch or something. Look at diamond with the bull in it. Look at the price on this stag-handled trapper. That's not a mistake, is it, Jim Frost? Look at the stag on that trapper that you're selling for $38.50. Don't blame me if that's too low. He did it. I didn't
It's
do it.
Christmas
Folks.
time's all I can say.
Look at that beautiful stag on that knife for $38.50, folks. I mean, heck, if you don't even need it right now, or if you need some Christmas gift or somebody's birthday, anniversary, it may be coming up. You may already bought Christmas. It may be next month. There are going to be knives that you see on this show that I hope you take advantage of on this show before these prices, really not before the prices change back, Jim, before the product gets gone.
Yeah, before it gets gone.
$38.50 on that knife. Sleeve board here. I gotta get my spectacles, Jim Frost. You getting in the Christmas mood?
I love it. I love Christmas.
1997, folks. 23, almost 24 years ago. Embargoed Red India deer stag. Oh, we got some Winchesters that you're going to be loving. We got free stuff with every single Winchester that you buy. And we got some painted pony Winchesters that Terry, well, he put those on there too inexpensive, Jim Frost. I didn't want to say cheap. It's way too inexpensive.
These things are nice.
Yeah, $600 painted pony Winchesters for $500 price tag. You're teaching him more than you realize. Look at the deal on this one. The few of them that we have, $175 from 1997. That's one of them oddball years. And what I mean by oddball years, not that it's not an even number. It's one of these years you don't see a lot of because there was so much emphasis and effort in this company that was built in case classic knives and not Winchesters. That's embargoed. That's Red India. There are only 4 of them, unfortunately. That's the drawback to that particular one. I did not realize that, but with that said, 4 people only, well, unless somebody buys them all. 106-224 is the item number on that Winchester piece. These just came in. This Sharp's drop point. Boy, you're talking about something a lot of people like. This particular, look at the work that's on the flat portion of the blade. That's pony jasper. Beautiful. It's a stone, pony jasper stone at $48.50. Done on both sides. Beautiful work on the flat portion of the blade on each side. Michael J. Prater. Just a nice little palm skinner. A 1680 denier sheath comes along with that one, embroidered in red. Sharp's cutlery. And you know what? They just came in because they were sold out the last time that we had them. And what's going to happen is they're going to be gone again. People buy them like crazy. You buy more than one, a lot of them do. It's a beautiful, good-looking stone. It's the most popular of all of them right now. 106048. And it's only $48.50 with the amount of work that he put into that. There's $650 knives. There's $640, $30-something knives. There's old 94 Winchesters. The majority of these are 94 and 95 Winchesters. That Sunfish might be a 98. All right, so we do absolutely have these 7. Now, besides that, there may be about 5 more. I think we had 2 of this one with the abalone and the Kingman turquoise. in the woolly mammoth. You got woolly mammoth. You've got 95 Winchesters. That's serial number 1 in Dino Bone. Most of the ones with mammoth on them, they're really not. He didn't serialize those. He's got a reasoning for that. Most of them are serialized for folks, and most of them, and I think more than 5 of there might have been 10 of this particular one that was made the lot blade. It's like a folding hunter. Now the rest of these, I think, were 5. That were manufactured. You'll receive the packaging, the Winchester packaging, certificates of authenticity. You have a 30-day money-back satisfaction guarantee without any question whatsoever, folks. If you're not happy with it, you're going to get that. You have that 30-day time period. They're going to come with the painted pony acrylic magnetic stands for each. And we don't have this all of them on stands, but you will be receiving one. I see some gold lip mother of pearl. We've got chrysocolla, wild horse jasper, and then, of course, tree ring woolly mammoth, folks. Have y'all noticed something? Has it just been me? The woolly mammoth, the tree ring woolly mammoth ivory has almost stopped coming in the door. Now, he's bought some. He's got some, or I guess he's received it by now. It's almost come to a halt, folks. It has slowed way down. 105,694. 30-day money-back guarantee, $500 savings price tag, and the free stuff that's going to be coming along with it. Turn of the century and the knife opener. Turn of the century Winchester jackknife. $68.50. Most of the other pocket hunters that we had previous to this are gone. Most of them. There might be 1 or 2, like the painted Purple Passion in the pocket hunter right now is sold out. There will be more made because they're going to make 250 of each of them. But we're only doing them 50 at a time. It'll say on the blade 250. This is going to the vault. It is not going to return. All right, it's not coming back, folks. The pocket hunter goes to the vault December the 31st, 2020. They're building all of ours for us right now. Excuse me about that. I'm just a fumble fingers. It's the out of the Roman numeral series, MMXX. That's for 2020. It's a new decade 10 dot for 2020, and it's only going to be a 10 dot. Look at the beauty of cat's eye Coraline. This is fire in the box, folks. The new packaging, everything. They are our exclusive. They are for you. No 2 Coralines look identical. It's kind of like a fingerprint. Exactly 50 of the, well, we had 49 cat's eye, one's gone. 50 of the fire in the box. All the blade, artwork on the blade, it all says the same thing. MMXX, and 1 of 250 is all that are ever going to exist of this knife, also with the special bomb shield. And the bomb shield on one side of it has MM, on the other side has XX. That is on the shield. The shields are only going to exist for this Roman numeral series of, well, not just the pocket hunters, the trappers, rustlocks, sowbellies that are being done. There might be another frame that I forgot about, but that's what happens, folks. I forget about things sometimes. This is going to, all the other Holly Jolly Trapper, that collector, they're all gone. Holly Jolly right now is $9.80 a Trapper, folks, by Steel Warrior. You're going to have oak, red oak, red bone. You're going to have Christmas red bone. You're going to have a beautiful, beautiful, perfect all-around red, smooth as silk bone. There's a banana bone. There's buffalo horn. We're also going to have that old antique autumn. There's going to be ox horn. That's going to be the tiger stripe. There's also going to be the secret forest, I do believe, on that particular one, type of a handle material, and that real Christmassy, sparkly looking one right there. Yeah, look at that handle material. Is that a newbie or something? $98, folks. All natural white smooth bone, also on one of these Steel Warriors in the second run. That is second generation Steel Warrior and banana bone with the second generation shield. That knife's 10 plus years in age, folks, but it's in perfect condition. They were put, some of these, not all of them, some of these have been put back for some displays, counter and floor model displays for some retail stores, and then the pandemic came about and it just kind of really messed everything up, folks, but an excellent, excellent, excellent value. It's a hot commodity at $9.80, $283 of, that's going to be the retail. Now, also, you're $2 away from $100. At $100, you get to buy the penny knife. That's what it's called. It just goes back. It's just an old timer deal. Buy a knife. Somebody gives you a knife. You buy it for you give them a penny in return. And representatives, they have specials. We have Woo of the Weeks. We have add to orders that we have done. And we also, our operators, like I said, they're going to have items that we're not even going to have on the show. Any way you can get over that $100 and get you a knife for a penny, it works. I think you'll like that. It's pretty neat to bring that back. Penny for a knife. And on those pocket hunters now, I made a mistake. I want to clarify again, those two that we just had, they actually removed the 10 dots off their date system and put MMXX. So it's only made for not even a whole year because they were shut down. And then we got a run of 250 of the handles that aren't even going to have dots on them. They're going to have MMXX, 1988 on this one. It's just a big old black bark bone. That's goodness gracious, that bone's 100 plus years old. Had to soak it for 6 weeks, folks. 1988. 32, almost 33 years in age on that knife, 1095 carbon. Says it right there, 88. Hard date stamp. Look at the size of that knife. Look at that bow tie shield. That's what I like that too. It's a big old lock blade, single blade. Trapper lock at $175. I think that one's about dried up, folks. Single digits on that, that 175 price tag, 104950. Oh, look at this old Hen and Rooster 1940 mint condition saltwater mother of pearl Pandon Bertram, handmade Bertram in the 40s. James A. Jim Frost had this one. This is the only one that we have. So what you see is what you are going to receive. All right, so we're talking 80 years in age. Wow. Doesn't have an individual box. Oh, by the way, it's $50. It was $300. He knocked $50 off that knife, $250 price tag. An 80-year-old mint condition mother of pearl hen and rooster executive, 83387. And he discounted it. I didn't ask him to, he just said he wanted to. I said, okie dokie. Beautiful little stag right here at $46.75. That is the perfect pocket, the perfect stag. That's that little 241DS stack handle Barlow. It's the only pattern of a Barlow that Hen and Rooster's ever made. Just a single blade, same exact frame. There were 3 sizes. Now there are only 2. They no longer manufacture the big Granddaddy, the big 5-inch Granddaddy Barlow. They make the 241DS that you see here and the 251DS. It's just slightly a little bit larger. It's just a perfect pocket-friendly, cool little dude there. 105-820, $46.75 on it. Speaking of Barlow, there were some of these that were left. I didn't know it. I wouldn't have bet on it. $26.50, folks. Razor Barlow German Bull. Good gosh. 4116 German steel. That's over $106 retail on that knife for only $26.50. I'd buy more than one if you could, folks. 47549. That's crazy. That's a crazy, crazy, crazy price right there at $26.50 in red bone. Might even be one in blue bone. Guess what? We're gonna have one, but it's not gonna have the razor blade. That's crazy. $36.75. Boy, that's a whoops that we just had in Redbone, wasn't it, Drew? We call that a whoops. Oh my gosh, that was an OMG Redbone German Bull Barlow, $36.75. Fact of the matter is, that's a heck of a price on this knife. There are only 28 of them in Blue Bone. 28 available at $36.75. All the Barlow. If it's a Barlow pattern, folks, they buy it up. They mirror polish these blades too. Beautiful, beautiful mirror finish on them. Barlow collectors, bunches of you out there. It's classic. 106041 at $36.75. It's going to be a Shatton Morgan. Shatton Morgan, Queen made Shatton Morgan Titusville. There's only going to be like one or two of these, 4 maybe. I think this old Warncliffe Jack, $180. Look at the bone on this, completely 100% totally handmade. Get Drew to look at this, but I think that says 2010. Hard date stamped. This is all the file and wire series. Now Queen went, the name for Queen got bought. That factory's still there, and some folks went in ahead and bought the brick and mortar building and the machines on the inside of this particular one. And this is turning into something really, really sought after too, folks. What an unusual, unique pattern. We can't replace it. 2010, if I'm not badly mistaken, Drew, you may want to check me on that, but I'm pretty certain that that's 2010. Almost 11 years in age now, $180 price tag on the file and wire, Shatton Morgan. Some awesome, incredible bone. Oh, it's 2000, yeah, I thought it was. So my eyes aren't all that bad, Drew. Think they're getting better? Look at this little Slim Jim. Look at that beautiful little Slim Jim chapper. Oh, Shatton Morgan. This one actually has, Queen steel on it. USA 91. Goodness gracious. That's what it says, USA 91. He's buying. We got a guy that found some of these. We haven't. I've shown a few of them. The 5 patterns we ran are all gone. This is the only one that there is. It's a only one caller on 106436. $170 on it. Got some other ones that we ain't got rode up yet. Oh, look at that old English Jack, folks. Packaging, everything, original box, and even the boxes really are in a really, really, really good condition. It says file and wire tested. That almost has a purple tint to it. It's number 42 of 129. On that one, I'm going to open this one up. 1997. Hard date stamped. 1997, folks. Looks like 1095 carbon steel on that. I'm going to double check. That is a cool looking knife. Guess what? It's the only one that there is. 106441 on that one. See that one real quick. There's an old slip knot built into it. I like that one too. Like them all. Oh, look at this. So, 3 blades equal end whittler on that little fat frame whittler. 1 of 600. 2003, 17 years ago. 600 of them made. We have 2 of them. That's almost like that buckshot bone. Reverse side of that knife, folks. Whoop. Incredible. 2 orders, $175 price tag. Can't replace it. at all. It's 106,435 at $175 price tag, only 600 ever made, and we have two. Two of them. This 2003 doctor's knife, physician's knife, 156.75 special price on it. That also is going to have that 270 cartridge shield. Winchester, this is going to come with the free jackknife, turn of the century, 1900 to 2000. The knife opener, each and every single Winchester knife that you buy, folks, is going to get you 2 items free with it, the turn of the century and the opener. And that is going to be 17 years old as well, just like the Shatton Morgan that we had that was an 03. These were made in 2003. It's when most of them were made. Most of the doctor knives that we've had, there are 2 different sizes. This is going to be, all right, that was the larger size that we've got going on that particular one at $156.75. 105,719. Have a doctor in the family who likes Winchester. The Winchester brand. He's a physician. Gift problem is solved. Primble Antique. Oh, John Primble. Look at that old antique bone, old antique tan bone on that 1095. Now, these are the old Primbles, what we have left of them. All right, they're all going to be changing. All right, they're going to be 2020 Primbles that are going to be coming your way. Most all of these are drying up. That's another, that's the Russell jig bone on that. You got a jigging machine that did the jigging on the handle that's over a century old that came from Utica Cutlery Company. Legendary Belknap hardware, John Primble, folks, at $98 in the antique tans, 102-69 and a 0. And that will be, there are very, very few different Primble bone handle knives that we have. Like I said, they are drying up. And new ones will be coming along soon. Oh, look at this tree ring woolly mammoth on this Hen and Rooster 1990. All right, this knife is 30 years old on that fixed blade from 1990, almost 31. That is tree ring woolly mammoth ivory front and back. That is mammoth ivory. The brown is also the mammoth ivory. And then you have the jet. It's done on both sides, date stamped. 90 with the pattern number. The black leather sheath, the Winchester leather sheath coming with it, the Winchester box, and there will be a woolly mammoth certificate of authenticity. I have a feeling that we may be, that may be the last tree ring mammoth, Winchester fixed blades that we have available, folks. What we have is what we have. That is the same price as when we sold the very first one. I don't know, we've probably sold about 80 of these in the tree ring woolly mammoth. Somewhere 80 to 100 at the very most. And that is not very many at all. Think about it. So if you can get that knife that you just saw, I would take advantage of it, especially with the woolly mammoth ivory, 15,000+ years in age. 106-238, 12 days of Christmas on Steel Warrior, nice little bone-handled Vipers at $5. A dealer case, a dealer dozen at $5.83 a Steel Warrior. By the time you take into consideration the cost of the 440 high carbon surgical stainless steel, and then having that blade Rockwell tested, and we're at $5.83, that is significant. It's $215.40. That's what these retail at. It will come, they're all individually boxed, and they have a Steel Warrior. This is a dealer case, a dealer dozen. It'll make a point of purchase display. That's how they come boxed. All the 12 boxes are on the inside of it. Gift giving, saving a lot of money at $69.95. As I mentioned, $5.83. If they were Little Texas toothpicks, that would be a major wholesale price tag on those on the Little Texas toothpick Steel Warrior. Much less what you just saw right there. You need to protect your knives. You invested your money in them. You need a gift item for somebody that collects knives. And these are made by Case, and these were good. But you know, of course, they probably don't appreciate me saying it. But there are other knives you can put in there too. It's going to, you know, it's going to protect anything that you put in it, and it's going to do a heck of a job. This is like a pillow, folks. This is all soft. It's going to keep moisture wicked away. It's going to hold 42, 21 one side, 21 the other side. It's not going to scratch anything. It's like a duvetine type of material. Got that handle on it just like so. It's $69.95. I mean, 42 knives, if you average in it, just, you know, everybody's going to be different, but say you averaged $100 a piece. Say they're Winchesters, or in Case pocket, average $100. It's $4,200, $69.95 to protect them, folks. Yeah, to protect them. You need to be thinking about that too. I did long time ago. 102-342. Hey, hello there, Jess. At $69.95. That was Jessica. That was Jessica G. $98.44. This is a officially licensed John Wayne the Duke, an American icon, folks. Cowboy John. And that is actually bone. All right. Actual bone handle on this knife at $98.44. There are very, very, well, I'm going to rephrase that. I know of no other knife company that can do John Wayne merchandise other than Case. Very nice packaging comes with it as well. I'm showing 4 of them available. I think there might be a few more. I think Jeffrey might have just got it will only be a handful. It will not be many in stock. And if you want this for Christmas, as I said, referencing to earlier, you need to call us, folks. Anything that you are interested in for the holidays. 104-140 at $98.44. This also just came into inventory. $138.73. It's going to be on the canoe frame. It's the same type of color wash bone handle that you just saw on the Trapper. The canoe, they kind of match. The canoe's been a hot commodity also at $138.73. Look at this box that's going to come with it. John Wayne the Duke, established 1907. And that's where the canoe displays with the blades closed on that one. Let's slide it over. Well, it's supposed to close back up. There we go. Isn't that neat? 103 00 and a 2 at $138.73. Very, very well done as always. Been out of those for a while. Glad to see some come back in anyway. Some's better than none. Look at the little pocket hunter done in genuine abalone, $136.75, folks. This will probably be the extent of what we're going to have available for holidays, for Christmas. We received more than we've ever received a few weeks ago before Maury was here, or right about when he was here. This will be going to the vault regardless. We may not receive another one. This one's going to the vault into this month, December 31st. That's some of the finest, highest caliber, highest quality abalone that you can purchase, and it's pinned on, submerged underwater, New Decade 2020. And then it's done. 10 dot. It's all that it will be. Well, other than the ones that we did on that Roman numeral series with the MMXX, that's going to be a big, big hot collectible. But so is this. Look at that beautiful pocket hunter, folks. And then the limited availability that took place in the production on that. Whole lot less more of those were manufactured than the other ones, folks. I assure you, guarantee you. 100% that. So if that's something that you want, a call, please, if you need to get one. 105-320. This handmade Bertram Cottage Industry. This might be the 2010. See, the 2010, we run across some 09s that I didn't know we had either. Jim had them all put back. Sorry about that, Pocket Hunter. Move you over right there. There's that beautiful freight knife that we're doing at $38.75, folks, in pearl. Grab that, you got free freight. Yeah, it's going to be 2009. It's going to be, that's because it's the old Tobacco Congress. We're going to include this acrylic display as well. We got backed up on the displays. They're all, by the time most of you see this show, Julio and them will have displays back rolling. We didn't anticipate we were going to sell as many as we did, especially the individual displays. They're $19.95. Hen and rooster, just like the Painted Ponies acrylic with magnets. So you got 11-year-old, almost 12-year-old stack-handled Bertram cottage-made, handmade knife, and a big 0224 frame at that $120 bill. It's 106,425. How many are being made right now? 0. Last year, 0. The year before, 0. None. None are being manufactured. That's very well done. It's a beautiful stand, too. It really changes the aspect of everything when you have one of those stands. 101-274 blue, just G10 Eclipse. This is a good fixed blade knife, too. A good working knife. That's a lot of G10 on this handle. It's very, very, very thick. Move that one right over there, Drew. Show you the thickness of that G10. This is going to be the grandson to Lennon Micarta. They rolled that over, beveled it. It's a comfort grip on it, full tang. So it's probably going to be somewhere in the vicinity of 4.25 millimeter. Thickness of that 4116 German steel, convex grind on it. You got multiple lanyard holes as well. They built this one to work, folks. They built it to use. And we are getting very low on these as well at that $46.83 price tag, which is a price that we have maintained for quite some time. It's a stout. It's roughly right at 9 inches in length. It's built like a tank, and it is a very, very comfortable knife to hold on to. So you have additional lanyards. You know, a lot of people work around water. You know, and you want it secure. You don't want to drop it overboard. 101-274 at only $46.83. Look at this lovely, lovely Arno Bernard and Warthog Tusk Ivory, folks. $248 price tag. 100% total pure ivory, and everything. The polish, the finish, the cutting of the handle, the buffing, rounding the handle, the grind in the Bowler N690, the sheath, the lanyards are hand done. Everything is completely 100% handmade. And it is worth every single penny of that $248 price tag. Again, be warned, you order and purchase an R&O Bernard for yourself, or if you're giving it as a gift, it'll be, what am I going to get next? Be careful with them. They are definition of sharp, but pure ivory front and back from the tusk of a warthog in South Africa. That was 103392 at $248 for ivory. And this is, oh yes, this is a big old 10-point buck. Only about 20 of these are left. So what it was is you got the cottage industry, Bertram Handmade Trappers. There was a very, very low run of like this one, the 10-point buck, and there were more than just this one. There weren't many, there were a handful. Now that is going to have the reverse gunmetal gray blade etch on it. We only have 20. Very, very, very low run. Other than that, it is identical to all of the other Bertram Cottage made knives. It's going to come with that awesome hen and rooster stand. It's going to come along with it. There's your H&R right there, done in green. That's what Julio's been working his hind end off for, to get all these done, everything ready, folks. And he's done a heck of a job getting those ready to get up and go. Like I said, the response to it last weekend was something else. Look at this big old Carter Series 1994 Winchester and Mammoth Ivory. 10 plus thousand. Well, Michael is actually saying it's probably in the area about 15 now. A $698 price tag. You know how many more of these that are going to be done? 0. It'll come with the Painted Pony custom stamp. It's going to be Painted Pony lasered, engraved on the reverse side, and then it says custom. Then it has under the Painted Pony logo, it's 20 for 2020. Saying you have 94 on the reverse side of the big old clasp knife, like the big old case Buffalo Bulldog frames, 072 patterns. It'll receive the stands, the certificate of authenticities, natural handle material marking certificate, and ivory, mammoth, all of that stuff. Look how that matches. Split it right down, tapered it, cut it perfect. The parquet chevron wood. You have the jet that's going to go along with it, and zero production again on a 26, almost 27-year-old Winchester clasp knife at $698. 104-243. I know it's not for everybody. We don't have one. We don't have that many, folks. Just got a couple of them. That's all that we're going to be able to do. $482.99. This is Tony Bowes. The late Tony Bowes, who passed a couple of weeks ago, designed this knife. He's a custom knife maker. As Maury was saying, somewhere in the vicinity of 7+ years, he was backlogged with his custom knife making for his customers. Well, he's passed. $482.99. It was a collaboration. So you have case on the front side. It's 154 cm stainless. It's sharp. It's an incredible steel. It's a 2020 10 dot, very significant. It's this year's. It was done this year. TB Tony Bowes on the reverse side. This blade design was done for a friend named Lenny. It's called the Lenny clip. And then it comes in the pouch. At $400, there's a lot of money. $482.99. But with his passing, and then the significance of it being a 2020 10 dot, new decade, yeah, that's got every component of major collectible in the future. 104-684 is the item. If you're interested in one of those, I don't even know what's going to be going on with that. I don't know if we'll get another one of those or not at all. Just have to wait and see what all's going on. 106-419 with case over this. It's a shocker. It was for me. Look at the stag on this swing guard right here. Hen and rooster. It's a big 5-inch frame. That's a large swing guard knife, folks. You got to watch that one, Jessica. It'll get you. It is sharp. It's a heck of a 154 cm's. Good stuff, folks. Google it. You'll know. That's elk antler at a $68 price. Got the old swing guard. It also has the a slip joint built into it. See, it stops. And then it goes. And then, I guess was that the original definition of a swing guard right there? Swing away, folks. Old switchblades back in the 50s on that one. Beautiful, unique, very, very, very good price too, being the fact that it is done in stag. About half of these have been sold in not a very long period of time at $160 retail. You just saw there at a $68 price. The gift set by Whitetail Cutlery. It's also a nice item for those of you who have maybe a family member or a friend, any loved one that is likes white-tailed deer. They've really increased the population where they reside at in the United States of America. They've gotten to be everywhere. It's a tremendous success story with the federal wildlife. Putting deer back where they used to be, folks. It's $28.75. Got the big old Staggalon handle drop point. Lot blade. That's a big frame trapper on that one. Look at that mirror polishing on these in Staggalon. And then you have the mirror polish fixed blade with the sheath all three displayed. The fixed blade right in the middle, a diagonal to each corner, 2 knives on the side, old finger groove torch Stagalon on that one at $28.75 is all that is going to cost. Well, lo and behold, we have this one in stag. Guess what that is? That's the same exact pattern as the pearl free shipping knife that we're doing. Only it's in stag. If you grabbed up that the pearl, well, here's a stag at only $42.50. It's another very, very, very good deal. And just always bear in mind, 99.9999% of all time, pearl costs more than stag, folks. And a free shipping knife is $38.75. Look at that perfect pocket on that knife. It's a good size, not too big. Look at the antler, this stag at that $42.50 price tag. Watch me knock everything over. I have a tendency to do that. Sometimes I'm notorious for doing it. How about the old pawpaw Stockman? Look at that bone. Me, any pawpaws out there? Pawpaw likes knives. Pawpaw may love case knives. Pawpaw always remembered when this was given to him. Always. This will not, and again, very, very slim chance there's going to be another one of these arrive. It is also a 2020 significant to this year. New decade 10 dot. And there's the 10 that's going to come along with it. It's $68.83. And just bear in mind, folks, all right, it was $69.83. Now it's $68.83. That doesn't matter. It's about pawpaw. Holiday homemakers throw, oh, look at this deal at $39.95. Look at these nice wooden-handled single forge H&R's 3CR 13 MOV stainless steel chef knife, serrated bread, and a serrated carver. Then you have your straight edge carver. You have a paring knife, a big old chef knife too. There'll be the utility knife. That's a good-looking butcher block. That's I would get, if you're buying multiples of these, as so many of you do. I mean, we're having to go through. We're inventorying these block sets from Hen and Rooster pretty much on a daily basis, folks. What I really like is the block and the way that it works. Not that I can easily just put the knife in the slot. I can do that. It's no biggie. But sometimes I get a little ahead of myself. Well, you don't have to worry about that on these. You just put it in whichever way that you want, and it is ready to go. Look at that walnut, folks. And then the price, $39.95. Holiday Home Makers. It's 106-532. It's a thumbs up on that one. And again, not just the price, but that freight knife will really help on those items, especially once, you know, those that buy multiples, and there are a lot of you, giving them as gifts, heck, $40. 106-451 at only $38.75 in pearl. Just exactly the same pattern as you saw moments ago in stag. You know, just look at this knife on your television, folks. I just went through and counted all of these. Look at that 6.5 bone stag. It's all hand torched by the folks at Case. That big old frame at $98.75, 65 frame. Giving it to, going all out to give it the appearance of red India deer stag that's been embargoed and they cannot use. And they really never went much where else for stag. That has been a customer favorite. Not only the pattern, but that specific handle material on that knife. I mean, look at it. It's the same price that we've had for a long time, folks. I'm showing $143.95 is what's coming up as the retail on that knife at only $98.75. It just looks good. And all of them do. Plus, it's a really, really, really good working knife. Christmas Choice by H&R at $56.87. This is that 232 frame as well. So we have the pearl handle that gets you free freight, free shipping and handling, and anything else you want to go with it. We had the stag, and now look at what we've got in that beautiful, very, 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 very vibrant red bone, Christmas red bone, and Christmas green bone at $28.44 a piece, basically. The pair of them at only $5,652 retail. I got a, well, I've only been showing these less than a week, so it'll take me a while to get used to the retails and everything that are on them. $152, folks, $76 retail a knife, and we're at $56.87 on 106-361. And they just really, 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 they really look good. Happy holidays. It's getting that time, folks. I need you to get your orders in, anything that you are interested in. Thank you so very much. I'm officially done with this segment, but don't go anywhere. It's Miss Sheila Travis. She's got a lot more knives coming your way.
Happy Wednesday. Welcome into Cutlery Corner Network. I'm Sheila Travis. So glad you're here because, boy, we are in full swing Christmas mode. We even have our little Christmas tree up over here. And you're going to see some tremendous buys all throughout the show on German bull knives. So look for our German bull. We also have some specials going with Winchester. Any Winchester knife that you purchase on the show also comes with some extra add-ons, which would be this bronze little jackknife and then also the knife opener. So, you know, I do have several Winchester knives here on the show, and if you, so it depends on how many you order, you can get those free gifts with every single one. And then we also have a way for you to get free shipping. That is a brand new pearl knife by Hen & Rooster. This is a pattern that hasn't been in the Hen & Rooster line for over 20 years. So you are getting a shot at it. They've priced this at $38.75, and it qualifies you to get free shipping. That's going to be the free shipping pearl Hen & Rooster. It's pretty awesome. So 106451 is the item number for that pearl knife. And when you purchase Hen & Rooster, speaking of Hen & Rooster, we also have a mammoth skinner that we're going to be giving away on the 23rd. And yeah, there's a great look at that knife. So any Hen & Rooster that you purchase, we'll put your name into the drawing. And we'll draw that winner, I was told, at the beginning of the day. And then we are going to send it on out next day air. So you'll get that as a very nice Christmas gift. Go to our website at any point, register to win this huge Winchester knife that we have on our website. It's really, really cool. Yeah, there's a look at that. February the 3rd is going to be the giveaway, but it is valued at $1,000 in that gorgeous rosewood. So I think I've covered it all. Chase, if I've left anything out, just holler. But if not, oh, yep, I did. The penny knife. How could I leave that out? This is cool. We've never done this before, and it's really fun. We sell the knife for $10.88 typically. However, when you hit $100 on your invoice, when you hit $100, we have this banana jig bone Barracuda lockback that's going to be yours free for a penny. And it all goes back to that old tale about a penny for a knife. So brings you good luck. Somebody gives you a knife, you're supposed to give them a penny. So this is going to be our good luck knife, hopefully. And when you spend $100 or more, one more penny will get you that banana jig bone lockback. Okay, we'll just call it the penny knife. This is the Gems pick, and boy, we look forward to this every single week. Sell out of it most weeks. Gems pick, and he's been on a roll with these chip away fixed blades, I will say that. This is your 12-inch, it's brown smooth bone. It also has some blue, looks like, some blue wood spacers there, and a genuine leather sheath. Jim picks it, Jim prices it. And really, anytime you see 88 on the back end of a number there, that is Jim's signature price tags. This is $12.88 on the Jim's pick. 12-inch, brown smooth bone, chip away, and these are handmade knives. Our chip away knives have been in the line for many, many years now. And it has been one of our mainstays and best sellers when you're looking at fixed blades. Just a good looking knife, and I mean, handmade quality. That's tough to beat right there. 10, 65, 21, Jim's pick, chip away style. And you know, we also talked about, thank you so much. Thank you. We also talked about all these great deals on German bull. This is a German bull muskrat. And folks, we've made it our woo of the week, and that is a sapphire blue. Boy, it is a rich, gorgeous blue. Normally that's like $38.50. You buy it now, it's $24.50. $24.50 for a German bull, handmade German. Now that's just for this week. So we're gonna, that's how our woo of the weeks work. We'll pick one item. It means with order only. So when you add that on with your order, you get it at the $24.50. And there's no limit. So that's also something I think is very important, because if you want to buy one for yourself, buy one for your buddy, buy one for your dad, I get it. And for $24.50, I think you're going to want more than one. So woo of the week is 1065.12 for the muskrat. Now this is crazy impressive also. Gosh, I really like this. This is a 3.5-inch lock back, the famous German bull brand. And that is beautiful buffalo horn for $18. $18. I think that's a first for me. I don't think I've ever sold any German bull of any kind for $18. Add it on, get it at that deal, and get as many as you want. That's the way that rolls. You could get 10 of those if you wanted to get 10. And I mean, hey, talking about doing that Christmas shopping, you can knock out a lot of gifts right there to get a German knife. Buffalo horn is just so classy, so good looking, and never at $18. But boy, it is right now. Look at that German stainless too. That German bull shield, that looks good. Now this is going to be my first Winchester that you will see on the show, and I wanted to start off with the show special because we've really knocked this one down to $138. And that's, how much is that off from its normal sale price? $30, $40? This is that spline back design, Winchester show special, and we're looking at a knife that was originally made in 98. 98. So it is 22 years old at the moment. About to be 23. The 2 free gifts that go out with that, and I'll just put them right here so you can see it all together, is going to be this bronze knife, and then here's your knife opener also in the back. Those are free, and I guarantee you that's at least $25, $30 in free product. Plus, we've taken a huge amount off of that knife. I think that's a $40 discount, if I remember right, from when we last had it on the show. That is a 4.5-inch wine bone whittler, 22, 23 years old now. $10.54.13 on the show special while supplies last. I'll just say that because, since those knives are part of that old stock, Tim Scott, owner of Winchester, came about those. Of course, he has just a limited number of them. Deal of the day. Boy, that's a sweet deal right there. Christmas green. This just makes me happy. You have this gorgeous knife. I like good deals. Deals make me happy. That is $28. 3 5/8, 4-blade Congress. Deal of the day. What a beautiful knife. German stainless. Anybody be proud to carry this knife in their pocket? Falls into the two main colors of Christmas, red and green. $10.65.22. And honestly, at this point, there is not a limit on anything that we have on the shows. We've had to do that in the past just so we have enough to go around, but now the limit is when it sells out. This is a rare 92 swell center. And this is actually what they call the Christmas handle. It's the Christmas tree jackknife. It's a 3.5 inch. I've seen this handle just a couple of times, but I've never had the jackknife on the show. And if you'll see here on those bolsters too, they've got a little extra crimping that they did, extra design. And these Winchesters, of course, they're all handmade USA. Boy, that's got a lot of color in it. That's that Christmas tree, custom Christmas tree handle. And this is the original handle that was on this knife from 92. 28 years old. I have 8 of those left. And there's the bronze knife. There's the knife opener you get along with it. Only 8. That's all we got in. This is that original Winchester box that came along with it too. But I can't think of a better time to sell the Christmas tree handle than right now. And as you know, we are getting pretty, how many days left to Christmas? We're 15, 16 days? Yeah? It kind of makes me panic a little bit. So 10/65/05. Yeah, I mean, got to get that shopping done, guys. All right, this is another, in Jim Frost, he went through our German bull line and did some amazing deals here. This one's named after him, Jim's German Stocking Stuffers. Now, this is one of the few brands that carries these large Diamondback Stockmans. I've always appreciated that frame, I think, just because it is a standout. It's a pretty massive knife, actually. And you get this big, bold handle, big blades, large nail pull. But something I've never done is sold that at $30 a piece. So, we have that beautiful blue, your Christmas red and green jig, and the cracked ice. 4 awesome Christmas gifts. And if you think, what can you buy for $30? Probably not going to be a German-made knife, especially a 4.5 inch big Diamondback Stockman. You know, I've never even sold a collection of these before. This is pretty exciting. German stainless, handmade. That will be stamped here on the back. This is going to be one of my favorite sets of the show right here. Jim's German Stocking Stuffers. $120. Item number is 10/65/11. Have another treat for you here, made by Winchester, and what a beauty this one is. What a unique frame that this is. This is also done with that, they call it a burnt bone handle, but it's a 5 1/4 large trapper. And I'm sure its original design was to do a big job. However, now it falls into a collector category. This one was actually made in '94. An original 94 big hunter's trapper, 5 1/4, and that's $175. And that jigging, the jig that you see on here is done with the original Rogers jigging machine, which was actually made in the late 1800s. These are all handmade USA Boy, that is a beautiful cartridge shield collectible. So when you do come across these find, this is a major find by, actually it was a Tim Scott find, owner of Winchester. These were knives that his dad had put back when they were doing some remodeling at Winchester. They found these old knives. Now, you're gonna get the bronze knife. You're also gonna get the knife opener, which are two super cool items. So you can carry a Winchester right there, but I would collect that huge hunter's trapper. 105891 item number on that Winchester. I am happy to see these new Winchesters on the show right before Christmas. Last minute shopping. This is very, very cool. This is a rare opportunity also, but of a different kind. This is a case also made in the USA, but it's the MMXX. This is the Roman numeral series that just came out. This was the 2020 collectible for this year. So Case made the little pocket hunter this year. It's 2 3/4, but it's, you know, designed after those larger ones. That's 5 1/4, but they made the pocket hunter to be the vault knife for 2020. Well, we were able to set aside 250 of these for the Roman numeral series. We only received 50 of the 250, but like I said, I'm not complaining about that because we're the only people in the country that have the 50 of that 250. So this was obviously a show exclusive. I'm gonna tip that over just a little bit. You have the lasering here on the blade. It'll tell you one of 250. It'll tell you Roman numeral series, and then it has the MMXX. They went with that very unique bomb shield too, which looks good. Now this one is on the Star Spangled Banner. It's gonna have red, white, and blue on there somewhere. Now, that one has a lot of white, but they're all gonna be different. They are custom core lines on those little pocket hunters. $68.50. Honestly, out of this year, this has been the fastest selling frame opportunity that I've seen all year long. These little pocket hunters make it on 1, maybe 2 shows, and they're gone. So this one just came in the Star Spangled Banner. Item number is 106523. 106523. And I know Todd had the Fire in the Box. He also had Cat's Eye. I'll have another. I've seen Ivory Quartz. So you guys, you're starting on the ground floor. We're just now getting these on the show. So you have that rare opportunity to really collect them all because we are just now seeing them. Deer Stag. Today's special Deer Stag, huge folding hunter. And today's special pricing, $46.50. This might be the Deer Stag buy of the year. You like folding hunters? I love folding hunters. I prefer a folding hunter over a fixed blade just because it's compact, it's a little easier to carry. But check out the stag. You have this European stag, gorgeous quality European stag. There's the large German bull shield. And putting a shield on a stag knife, I appreciate that because I know that's hard to do. This is an uneven surface. You can feel the natural grain of the stag there. But to get that shield in there, I know it's a difficult process to do, but it looks so, so good. So you have this handmade German knife, a formed nylon sheath going out with it. Today's special, $46.50. That is going to be a hot, hot buy. $1065.19. Item number, big 5 1/4 folding hunter by German Bull. Lots of fabulous buys by German Bull. And also keep in mind that free shipping knife. We have that wonderful free shipping knife too in pearl. Here's another Winchester opportunity. And I think this one is also done in that chestnut jig bone. They have these slanted crimped bolsters. This is all handmade. USA. This is a rare 95. So this one actually was made in 95. It's part of that stock, that inventory that we are so privileged to have because Tim Scott, owner of Winchester, has released these over to us. Cutting Horse Stockman, $154.30, and it has the 30-30 shield. We've seen the cartridge shield. I've seen a buffalo shield. You know, Winchester sticks to about, I'm going to say 6 to 8 different shields, and that is your 30-30 shield on that one. And then you have cartridge series lasered over here on the blade. And then you'll get the free gifts with it too. You also have the bronze jackknife and the knife opener are going to be the add-ons, the freebies that you get with any Winchester. You can get as many as those free gifts as you do Winchester knives. 105273, item number going back to, now it's a 25-year-old knife, and look at how beautiful, pristine condition that is. So that's just a testament to how well those are made. Gosh, they're gonna look good for another 25 years, I can guarantee that. So the next one up is going to be this 4-blade Congress, and it is also a Winchester in red. That is what I would call cranberry red by Winchester. It's a 3.5-inch Congress. It's $158. And this one's a 96. So you're 25 years old on this one. Tim refers to this particular shield as the bar shield or the bow tie shield. It's really one of the most, I think, dramatic looking shields. It's a very long shield that they have utilized there. So in that Christmas red. And now I have 14 of that one left, and that's it. So 106461, item number on that rare 96 Winchester bow tie Congress, but in this beautiful Christmas cranberry red right there. 106461. Can we see just a full-size shot of this? Do you care, Tim, just to go full screen on the knife, just so they can see it up close? Real good. But I know we're about out of time on it. I just want to make sure we get a good look at it. No? Okay. Maybe next time. All righty. How about some Hen and Rooster? We have a new design out by this Hen and Rooster kitchen block set. It is $58.75, and it's our holiday homemaker collection. We like to do these Homemakers of America sets, and here we have this, and we were talking about this when I always, they may not think I pay attention, but I do pay attention to our setup crew, and when they come across one that they like and notice and that stands out to them, because they handle all of these knives every day of the year, and this is the one Jessica liked. She was like, this is a really good looking, well-made, sturdy block. And in the black, it's this very trendy, I think. It's a very modern look as far as the blocks go by Hen and Rooster. Now, one of the special features to this set that's different from your other Hen and Rooster sets, well, the fact that it's $58.75 is nice, but you get, okay, so you get all of your typical kitchen knives, like the large slicing knife, the chef knife, the Santuco. You actually have 2 different sizes here in the vented Santuco, which is nice. You have the serrated knife over here, utility, and the sharpening rod, which will help you out forever. You can use this sharpening rod. We use one. Honestly, we use a sharpening rod on a weekly basis. There's always some knife in the kitchen that needs to be fine-tuned. So this one has the sharpening rod, and there's a place for it here in the block. I'm just going to slide it down in the block. But here's the other really cool thing about this one. It has your steak knives, the 6-piece steak knives that fit also in the block. All of those steak knives are right here. How many times do you have to hunt for your steak knives? I'm just going to put a few in there so you can kind of see how it's going to, oops, well, that one just took a jump. So you can see how it's going to look in your block. So those steak knives, they all fit here. Your chef knives, they fit here. You've got this complete kitchen block set, and it's priced at the holiday sale price of $58.75. This is the set also. Now I'm telling you, this block is really heavy. Get that free shipping knife. This is the kind of deal that free shipping knife really comes in handy. So we have this mother of pearl hen and rooster knife right there. And it is going to qualify you for free shipping on your entire order. I'll see that number is 106451. It might be kind of hard to see, but it's 106451. Just write that item number down. Or it's the only knife we have for free shipping, and it's $38.75. That's it for a pearl hen and rooster. $38. And that is also a new frame. Hey, this is our Holly Jolly Trapper ×2. This is the second version of the Holly Jolly Trapper set. So if you purchased the first one, this one is different, and we sold out of the original Holly Jolly. So this is your second edition of Holly Jolly. We do have 10 trappers in this one. The autumn second cut. There is a burnt orange smooth, and also the banana jig with that original Steel Warrior shield. So those are your 3 trappers there in the center. Now, if you've seen the show before, you know we typically sell Steel Warrior trappers at $19.95. These are $9.80 a piece. White smooth bone, we have the Christmas sparkle. We also have, there's 3 different red ones in here. We know you probably want to give out some red trappers for Christmas, so we hooked you up with that. We've got the dark red, we have the red walnut, and then we also have the red pig bone. So you get 3 red jig bone trappers in here. Genuine buffalo horn, ox horn with the tiger striping, and then back around to your white smooth bone. Holly Jolly Trappers. Wouldn't be a Christmas without Holly Jolly Trappers. Think it'll make anybody jolly to get a knife like that for $9.80. Item number is 106540. 10 Steel Warrior Trappers, and these are your large premium trappers for that sale price of $98. And Holly Jolly Trappers, that's another set. I think that you want to take advantage of the free shipping knife on a deal like that too. This was a sight for sore eyes for me, and if you've been looking for our fixed blade collections over the past few weeks, our chip away end of the year blowout is quite the opportunity. These are all custom hand carved chip away fixed blades. I'm surprised that the table can even hold them up. I mean, look at all these knives. You have 15 chip away hand carved. They all have leather sheaths. We have most of these that are done in the bone handles. I see really just 2 that have some hardwood that's also involved on the handle. You have some of the new designs actually that just came out in this deal too. This is the sky blue. That almost has a raspberry color. There's several that's done in the golden color. I like all the detail and the hand carving on this one coming up. Boy, that is a beautiful knife for $18. Look at all that. That is so pretty. A lot that's done in the green, if you're looking for green to give out for the holidays. The white smooth bone, very elegant, very beautiful. You have, and you know, these custom carved designs also, they're all original and different and how they've made those. But those leather sheaths, finish it out. $13.20. Is that what $13.20 a piece. Chip away end of the year. I'm just going to have to make this my pick of the show because that's awesome. And most of our chip aways are $22.50 when we sell them one at a time. This is $13.20. If you're buying and reselling, what an opportunity right here. This is for sure, is the best way to go if you are buying and reselling knives. That has a retail value of $678.34, and you're just paying $198. You can add on a penny and get this banana jig bone Barracuda stock lock back, because what we're doing here, we're just gonna call it the penny knife. When you hit the $100 mark and spend one more penny, we will toss in that Stillware banana jig lock back. Only a penny. The pearl knife, no, this particular two blade, Jim called it a sleeve board earlier, just came in to the Hen and Rooster line. It's genuine mother of pearl. That is $38.75. And it's the knife that will qualify you for free shipping on your entire order. So that huge chip away end of the year blowout that we just had, you want to get this pearl knife too, because you want a fabulous pearl knife, but then also you'll get free shipping on your entire order. So get the pearl knife. Hey, we just came out with this too. This is a show special in Stag, premium trapper, $38.50. So we have seen some different colors come through. This is the deer stag, new German bull shield. This one's featuring that diamond shield with the bull on stag. Honestly, we've really been needing some stag premium trappers. And when you can get one at that deal, $38.50. Item number is 106516. Now, we had some Hen and Rooster deer stag trappers, but in other brands, we've just really not had hardly anything to show you. So that is brand new German bull show special, $38.50. I know that one is gonna be really, really popular, 106516. Item number there, 106516. Back to these little pocket hunters. Folks, they're just kind of scattered throughout the show. I know Todd had some, I have some. You just really got to catch them when you see them, and then you can also ask your operator about the ones that they have in stock. But this is going to be the Roman numeral little pocket hunter. It was the 2020 collectible, and we're just now getting them. Yes, indeed. So this one is called White Pearl Coralon. And then the blades are going to be lasered identical. You know, all of them will have that same Roman numeral MMXX case, limited run. This is its very first airing on the show. So you've got a chance to be one of 50 people to own that right now. That's all we will get in before Christmas is 50. $68.50. Sell price, item number is 106527. That was so exciting to happen, and of course, right here around Christmas time, couldn't have picked better timing of the year. That we really were supposed to get those about 6 months ago, but with everything happening and the shutdown at Case and all that, but they are up and running. They're trying to just catch up on the production there. German bull. This is that large folding hunter. That's the 5 1/4, and it's done in oxhorn. 58821. Item number. Oxhorn is so beautiful also in this natural horn. Of course, we all love stag, but oxhorn also is this gorgeous natural horn handle. It can be translucent. It can be brown, black, white. I've seen all the colors. That is your front to back look right there on this particular one, but they will all be different. And then here's your nylon sheath. It is $42.50. German bull. Great little hunting knife right there. 58821 is your item number. 58821. So we just have so many different specials going on this show. Glad to have you tuned in and doing some of that Christmas shopping with us. If you do purchase a Winchester, of course, we have those gifts going out with all of those Winchester knives also. And this is that 24-year-old Winchester Special. Sunfish, elephant toe, whatever you want to call it. This one was made in '97. And it is 4 1/4 sunfish done in that burnt orange chestnut color. But this is, to me, one of the most unique shields that Winchester works with. And gosh, do you remember when we were on the show, he either said 4 or 6 different patterns had the buffalo shield. That was it. It was either 4 or 6. I can't remember the exact number. Chase, if you do, shout at me. But that, to me, really makes that such a rare, rare knife. Plus, we've dropped the price on it. I believe that's $30, $40 off at least. It is now $153.70. It's a cool knife. And this is that original Winchester box, that old 24-year-old box. And see, you can see the buffalo here on the box, but you know, a lot of times they'll have either that 30-30 shield or the cartridge shield, you know, the different shields that Winchester makes. But that one, to me, I've always just really loved the buffalo. So here's the bronze knife you get. There's the knife opener you get. You get all that. You get this awesome free stuff anytime you do purchase a Winchester. Now this is going to be really fun. We just got these king size or jumbo trappers in by the German Bull line, and we've seen these 3. This is the first time we've seen the white smooth bone, but this is your antique green. This is Holly Jolly Jumbo Trappers. I love it. This is your plum. Gosh, that is gorgeous. Notice the new shield that German Bull has here on these. This is that dark red, and that is gorgeous too. And then for the first time, we're seeing white smooth bone. Now this by far will be the lowest price point that you will get. It seems like I do have one of these maybe coming up as a single. A little bit later, it's going to be more expensive. $30 a piece. Holly Jolly Jumbo Trappers, 120 bucks. 1065 14. Of course, I like the fact that this is the complete collection at this point. And we're saving you quite a bit of money. That plum is just so beautiful. I can't stop looking at that knife because we don't have any other knives on the show that have this color. It is just really, really, really pretty. So antique green, red, plum, and the white smooth bone. The new German Bulls, 1065 14. Holly Jolly Jumbo Trappers. And then, let's see, we have another Winchester here for you. And this is also a Christmas special, $152. I think there's 4 different ones that fall into the Christmas special category. This is also that buffalo head and on the sunfish. 4.5 inch carbon steel. This one's just a different color. So if you can, you know, collect them both because we just, you know, they only use that buffalo head on a limited number of Winchester knives, okay? And then, so you're saving some money, you're getting free product right there. Merry Christmas. Item number is 106066 on this particular one, okay? 106066. I just see a variation in the color between the two. And then the date, let me see. The date on this one is a 96 on that one. So 24 years old on that one too. There will come a day when we won't have any of these old knives. I know Winchester is now into making the new 2020 knives. Of course, now the 2021's coming up, but these old knives, this is such a rare find. It's a privileged opportunity to actually show these on the show, but you know, that's history right here. Get an antique knife, Winchester, and in pristine condition. Hen and Rooster steak knives, $24.50. It's a good looking set of steak knives. Hen and Rooster makes several different versions of kitchen knives, and these are the ones that are tooled from one solid piece of stainless steel. You do have the brushed stainless here on the handle and the full serrated blade. Double up on it because hey, when you can get them for $24.50, I would say go ahead and get 2 sets of those so you can have enough steak knives. You're never gonna run out of steak knives. Does it look good? On the kitchen table, one year, I didn't have hardly any steak knives. We were like sharing a steak knife. I don't think you want to share any steak knives this year. So make sure you have enough for your family at $24.50. Item number is 106220. Or, you know, you may want to, not necessarily for yourself, but if you buy them and give them as a gift, they did have a wonderful presentation gift box that goes out with those steak knives too. Okay, we have another German bull buy. These are your Range Rider Stockmans for, let me see. Let me catch up with you guys there, sorry. On the stocking stuffer Stockmans, $84.50. That's it, $84.50. Looks like we got the same color combination here as we had in those large Diamondback Stockmans. These are just $22 a piece. That is sweet. So you have the dark green jig, the dark blue, the red, and your cracked ice. So these are German knives, German bull, tang stamped. There on the back, every single one will have either German bull or handmade German with that traditional German bull shield. So like on those large jumbo choppers we just had a second ago, you saw the new shield, you know, the diamond shield. This is what we traditionally see by German bull. That's their original shield right there. $84.50. Give some German knives for the holidays when they're just $21.13 a piece. Item number is 106513. Stocking stuffers, Stockmans. So here's the John Primble reverse gun stock. It's $168. It's 4 1/4. John Primble. Now, I think this is the one that they refer to as that wine bone or antique. It does have the original Rogers jigging. This is also a handmade USA knife. This hourglass shield is so beautiful. We've seen the hourglass just a couple of times in like pearl and abalone. But John Primble is really the only brand I've seen this hourglass. But what a cool frame. You know, this might be the first time I've ever seen a reverse gun stock. So all this on the back here, of course, made in the USA. Let me see. I don't see a date on that. Maybe on there, I'm just not seeing it. And then here's your original John Primble gift box. Boy, I like the look of that. We only have 9 of those. Yes? So the bronze knife that we've been showing on the show and the knife opener, you get that also with a John Primble. So it's going to come with a John Primble or a Winchester because they are the same. They're one and the same, made in the USA knives right there. 1064.56. That's such a cool knife. Reverse gun stock. That's a big knife too. If you like to carry a big, hardy knife, that's exactly what that is. But that hourglass shield. Arnaud Bernards. Boy, we are down to, gosh, we were looking at them today and doing some inventory and seeing where we were at. This one is called the Jackal. I was going to say I had 9 of these, but we just sold another one, so I have 8. And the Scavenger series, it is done with that original Kudu bone handle, the N690 steel, of course, handmade leather sheath going out with it too. I have to say, this is my favorite in the mix. This Kudu bone handle is so unique and special to these Arnaud Bernards. I've never seen another brand that carries that bone handle. And that, of course, is from South Africa. They use materials like warthog tusk, kudu bone. We've seen this African wood just recently that is also gorgeous, but handmade South African knives. It is a family-run business, and every knife that has come through here is flawless and fabulous. So that is 103075, your item number. What you see is what we have and the quantities that we have. Of course, it took us a year in preparation to have these on our show at Christmas time. So when we sell out of these, that is it until probably next Christmas. But 103075, you're looking for top of the line. I mean, amazing fixed blades. That is it. Boy, look at this. You know, this handle, I'm pretty sure this black, or I think it looks like mahogany, but this is that original jig bone handle. This particular handle is over 100 years old, just the handle. This is that handle that was discovered at the bottom of a well when they found the original Rogers digging machine, but they've, of course, stabilized it, and it is a standout. It's such an incredible handle. Let me see, we have 14 of these. That's kind of shocking to me because knowing what this is, I just had no idea we'd have 14, but I'm thrilled with that. Rare 89 knife. So that is your Sowbelly Stockman, which is such a pick, a favorite of a lot of people. This is the original Winchester box, and enjoy the free stuff that goes along with it, but 14 collars, and that's all we have. I always look for those that have that old jig bone handle on them because I'm, of course, fascinated by the story in itself, but when you feel that handle, it's just different. It is just different from all the others made by Winchester, that old 100-year-old jig bone handle. But that's just $175. Item number is 106432. Michael Prater, if we had to take a vote, what's one of your favorite handles, stone handles that Michael Prater uses? That's going to be one of them for most of the people around here. This is called Painted Pony Jasper Stone. And Michael is now putting it on this little skinner. It's a 6-inch skinner. Painted Pony Jasper Stone is a white, this burnt orange, and then it'll have kind of some black veining that runs through it also. And you'll see his signatured, his lasered signature on the bottom portion of the blade, and then you also have some very nice scroll work there on the top. One of the few fixed blades that Michael Prater has used that Painted Pony stone on. Of course, we see it on some Painted Pony custom knives and things like that, but this one is just $48.50 while supplies last. 1060.48. Michael Prater, Jasper Skinner. So since we're doing the Winchester giveaways and things like that, we have kind of really upped the opportunity here. This is an Our Choice Painted Pony Winchester opportunity. Okay, so I just counted 7 here on the table. So we're at least gonna have 7, probably more. I'm gonna go maybe up to 10. But this right here will give you a very good sampling of what we have that's going to be going out the door. You will get the painted pony stand, a certificate of authenticity and all that. I'm looking at a lot of large knife, like this cartridge series, big swing guard. Now, honestly, a lot of these were $600, $700 typically, but here it's $500 flat. We're down to like what Michael Prater calls our onesies and twosies. So when we get to those low numbers of 1 and 2, we do a batch like you see here. We do an hour choice and catch you guys an awesome deal. Clasp knives. We have Lava Turquoise, 40 count Web Turquoise, Chrysocolla, Wild Horse Jasper, True Blue Turquoise, and some Mammoth. If I had to pick one favorite on the table, it would be this one here, I think, and all that gorgeous turquoise. But then we also have another one here on the top that's Mammoth, and that's a lot of Mammoth. I'd say that one was $800 when we had it originally. And it has Mammoth and Chrysocolla on that large cartridge series swing guard. Painted pony, Winchester, custom knives, but for just a few folks. Not a lot of those to go around. Plus you'll get the bronze knife, the knife opener, all the free stuff that will be included with any Winchester that you buy here on the show. $1056.94. The knives that you see here, they have a retail value of $1,800 or up. $500. Merry Christmas. $1056.94. You know, I hate to say it, but we're about to run out of Santa Clauses. I know, it's so sad. This is going to be one of the few sets that we do have the collector Santa in, and he is our 175th anniversary old-fashioned Santa, and he is included in this kitchen set. It's our Hen and Rooster kitchen clear. It has a clear acrylic, but he was our 2020 collector Santa, and you can find this Santa in just a couple of sets right now because they are almost gone. Now, the knives that you're going to get in this deal, you get the Santuco, the slicing knife, the chef knife, serrated utility, paring knife, oh, and the kitchen shears, that's nice. It's done in that bone white Hen and Rooster handle. The clear acrylic stand is a nice feature also. So it's very slimline. I think it's a little more slimline than most of your kitchen block sets. It's lightweight. You can arrange it any way you want on your counter. Of course, you can turn it any way you want. But of course, the clear acrylic's gonna match anybody's kitchen. Now the Santa, when we typically sell him separately, he is $29. He comes along with the Santa Super Saver for $69.88. So Merry Christmas. I hope you get one of those Santas before they are gone, because we did do a count on those. We're down to the final few hundred that we have on our Santa Clauses, and that's it. Santa Super Saver. How about machetes and buoys? Is that the kind of Christmas you're looking for? This is Polar Express, and it is a 12-piece set. I'm looking at two 25-inch, I'm gonna call them short swords. They are 25 inches. Most of the knives you see here on the table are Tack Extreme. And they have the black rubber sugar grip handles, the blacked out blades. Now this deal is $120. That means $10 a knife. So this large 25-inch machete, short sword, whatever, it's only $10. If you were to buy that at a store, I think you're going to be looking more like $49.95 for an item like that. So the larger knives, they do have the shoulder strap sheaths. We also have the new 15-inch buoys right there that have the gray texture grip handle. Those are very handy to have. There's not a knife on this table that should be $10, honestly. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 15-inch buoys. Then we have the 12-inch fighters. And then, of course, those larger 25-inch massive knives. It's the Polar Express, Tack Extreme Polar Express for $120. Retail value is $467.98. But it's another fabulous opportunity to buy and resell. You're looking to buy and resell knives. These are some of your big bargain buys. Boy, that chip away deal was just mind-blowing. And this one is too, when you're getting fixed blades for just $10 a knife. The other thing that I would really, really, really recommend is getting in on the free shipping pocket knife. First of all, it's a great knife and a great deal. It's genuine mother of pearl. It is hen and rooster. It is $38.75. 106451 is your item number, and it will give you free shipping on your entire order. So that Polar Express item that you just saw, that's a lot of knives. It's going to be a big box. It's going to be a heavy box, and you don't have to worry about any of that if you have the Pearl pocket knife right there by Hen and Rooster for $38.75. Item number is 106451. Look at these trappers. And back to like the brand of the day, which is going to be German Bull. Okay, that is not Dancing Lights. Actually, the Dancing Lights Choctaw is next. Do you want me to flip them or maybe switch cameras or just switch? Oh, okay, we'll just do that. So German Bull Trapper Trio. It is $78.50. We're looking at, first of all, it's stag. Me? Okay, so this is deer stag. And, you know, this is typically what you would have to pay for just the one, $78.50. And then we have the green jig bone, and then we also have the cracked ice. You have the German stainless, the mirror polish on the blades. You also have the brass liners, brass pins. It's all you would expect out of a German Bull knife, and it's just $78.50. Item number is 106508. But it's all about, in my opinion, the stag deal down here. I mean, this is what you normally pay for the stag, and then you're getting the other two, you know, to go along with it, basically, right there. Check out that stag. That is awesome. So I'm just glad to be seeing some German Bull stag trappers in the mix. That's $267, typically in retail value for $78.50. Item number is 106508. This is our Dancing Lights Choctaw, and we have the 3 3/4 Choctaw, and it does catch the light quite well. This is Steel Warrior. Now, we've only seen this knife in a collection, so I wanted to be able to break it out of that collection, offer it as a single item, as we, of course, are doing our Christmas shopping. So now you can get the Choctaw, and that is only $15.75. 106479, item number 106479. Dancing Lights Choctaw, and we've only made this knife in the 3 3/4. Now, some of those Steel Warriors will come in a 4 1/2, but I've never seen that in the 4 1/2. This is the only Choctaw that we have with the Christmas light handle at $15.75. We are actually seeing the end of the Hen and Rooster Custom Hand Forged Series. This is, now it has the new Hen and Rooster trophy stand, which is pretty cool. It is a magnetized stand. It's a new magnetized stand out by Hen and Rooster. But this is the Hand Forged Series. It's no longer being made, no longer can get these. But definitely top of the line Hen and Rooster. Has the reverse etch here that says Hillbilly Congress, and then reverse etch Hen and Rooster on the other side. And that stag is quite impressive. But now this is a big Stockman. This is one of the largest Stockmans that Hen and Rooster makes. It's a 4 1/4, but you can see it's just really wide. It's got these huge blades, these very wide blades. This was a series that they made. They made the hillbilly, they made the tobacco, they made a deer, and seems like they made one more, but I just can't think of it at the moment. But they made 4 or 5 different ones in that particular Congress frame. Michael Prater's Sandman, $58.75. Sandman Coralon is one of my favorite Coralons I've seen Michael Prater make, but it's one of the most subtle that he has made. It's not real bright and crazy. It's really just white, silver, and some gold. It's got that pearl flake in there too. So here on the reverse side, you've got a little bit more color. It's just so pretty. Looks like sand glistening on a beach. You will get that certificate of authenticity. And I'm down to the final 18. I knew he made a very low number of those, but we only have 18 of those. And then it'll be sold out. The Michael Prater Sandman, $1054.96. We have to take a very short network break. We've got so much more to show you. You guys stay tuned. Keep that pen and paper handy. We'll be right back. And welcome back. Glad to have you tuned in to Cutlery Corner Network. I'm Sheila Travis, and happy holiday shopping. We have some brand new Roman numeral series case collectibles. They just came into the company, it was like last week. And there's several different frames in this new Roman numeral. The Sow Belly's one, we have the Trapper, and we have the little baby Pocket Hunter and Rust Lock. So those are the 4 that we have kind of in rotation right now. This one is made with the Aquarius Coralon, and there's only 14 of these left. So you'll have the lasering on the blade. Now, there will only be 250 of them ever made. We got 50 of these in, and that's all we're going to get in before Christmas. I'm not sure when the others will arrive, to be honest. Case is just trying to catch up, because so that is the 2020 collectible Sow Belly Stockman Aquarius Coralon, but in the Roman numeral collector series. $79.95, item number 106404. And if you'd like to collect those other patterns in that Aquarius, just ask your operator if we still have them in stock, because if we do, they're going to be low. So this is the Warthog Tusk. This is an Arno Bernard custom handmade South African knife. Warthog Tusk, smooth, beautiful, and razor sharp. They are so flawless, and when you handle the knife, when you touch the knife, it's just an impressive, well-made knife. This one is the Scavenger series. The Jackal is the model, N690 steel. That's the steel that they have on all those. You'll get this card, and it'll tell you it has gone through a 21-point inspection process. There is also a handmade leather sheath that will be going out with that. And it looks like I only have 8 of those left in stock. $320, 8 callers. This is the gift box. And their slogan is tough enough to use, nice enough to collect. And I think that's an understatement on both ends. It's one of the sharpest knives, and it's also really one of the best knives that's come across here. Handmade knives, they're spectacular. Arno Bernard. Ultimate Christmas gift. Everybody's looking for those Christmas gifts. That one would fall into the ultimate category. I have another Winchester coming up here in just a second. This is a German bull folding hunter, and it is $42.50. Item number is 58820. So now this is the one that's done in buffalo horn. We've seen stag, we have seen the ox horn, and then this is that polished smooth buffalo horn. Most of them are going to be this sleek black polished buffalo. Sometimes you'll see a little bit of a white or gray tint, show up. Just all depends on the original horn. And there's the formed nylon sheath to go along with it. $42.50, 58820. They're 5 1/4. And those are just wonderful knives to take and go and use. You're looking for a German knife to carry and use. It's not going to break the bank. It's got those big bold blades. I mean, if you want to use it to go hunting and things like that, it's going to be a great performing knife. Lots of sales on our German bull. Santa Sleigh Busters. This is also a buffalo horn. And then we have this bright cherry red jig bone, $42.50. This is going to be on what we call our Dirt Buster, which is a 3 3/4. They make it a larger version, but that is the 3 3/4. Just simple knife. It's a single blade, easy to use, doesn't lock. It's nothing difficult, about it, but a handy knife to really have in your pocket. You could take that one to work, use that on a daily basis also, be your new favorite work knife, $21.25. That price, you're basically getting 2 for the price of 1 at $42.50. So Santa Sleigh Busters, 106518, item number. We're going to squeeze in a few more Arnos because I know we are at the end of the road, on a lot of these. This one's called the Wildebeest, and I only have 2 left. So whoever is calling in will get this one, and then we have one more that is in our inventory. But this is $278, and this is really one of the larger frames. It's a 7.5 inch, pretty wide handle, genuine leather, and it's all handmade also, but that kudu bone is the inner portion of the horn of that kudu. These are massive animals. They can be up to like 1,500 pounds. And then their antlers do this spiral, it kind of looks like an antelope the way they spiral. But that is the inner portion of the horn. $1059.24, again, 2 collars, and that is sold out. There's your certificate. It also goes along with that. Now, anytime you purchase a Hen and Rooster, we're going to put your name into the drawing for that mammoth fixed blade that we're giving away on the 23rd. This is a Hen and Rooster. It's one of our rubber sure grip hunters. This is the 11 inch. And then Jim is also going to autograph the back of that leather sheath. $34.50. The other thing that goes along with this is the book. Now, the book sells for $26.88. It's the History and Tribute book. And of course, they've interviewed Jim, and it's really telling how he started off in the knife business. Covers a lot of people here at the company. And, also stories about Jim's local involvement. He is very involved with the Children's Hospital here. He's very involved with the softball program, the local college here, UTC, and so that is all covered in that book. But Hen and Rooster Non-Slip Pro, you get an autographed knife you can give out at Christmas, and that's really cool too. So $1059.89 on that Non-Slip Pro Hunter plus the book. Back to some more German bulls, just a different set here, different version. And this is your 3.5 inch. So we have the buffalo horn. We also have the red jig bone. Don't those look good? And $19 a piece. The Lockback Duo. I like a single blade locking knife. I really like one that's, German made. Check that out. Doesn't that look good? That's a very impressive Christmas gift that you didn't even have to pay $20 for. These are just $19 a piece. And I love the red one too. So German Bull Lockback Duo, that's a great buy, folks. $38, $1065.15, and it has the original German Bull shield on there too. 1065.15. Okay, so this might be the last one I have on the show with the kudu handle. This one is called the Great White. This might be the first time we've had 10. I think that's all we started with was 10. Look at that full tank construction. Everything you see, the way the blade is made, the way it's polished, of course, the fit, the finish, the flaw, all of that done by hand. And they have mastered it. We are one of the few places actually in the country that carry this Arnaud Bernard, the Great White. It is $386.50, retails at $799. And the Predator series, that one's coming out of the Predator series. That speckled kudu bone handle is just so neat. That is not dyed. It's not man-made in any way. That is the original bone from that kudu horn. It's just amazing. Unlike anything I've ever seen. I just really appreciate that kudu bone handle. $1059.04 for the Great White. Now, Steel Warrior has this great little 6-inch skinner. They made a deer skinner, which was a little bit larger, and then this 6-inch. So what we did together here, we put together a collection, and they all have different handles. So you get this 6-piece set. We have the combination horn, which is ox horn and ram's horn. You get the chestnut jig. There's a red, white, and blue with the American flag. So this is one of the first times you're seeing, other than the Steel Warrior shield, that's the American flag shield, mother of pearl. Now that's new too. You rarely get to see pearl in that particular line. We have the Cancun blue jig and also the autumn second cut. So you have the nylon sheaths, 6-inch skinners, full tank construction. Those are just $13 and change a piece. This is another smart way to shop. You can buy like this. You can hand out Christmas gifts that are, the same frame. Just maybe you might want to give that one to the veteran in the family, let's say, or pearl, special occasion, absolutely. Cancun blue, maybe their favorite color is blue, or you have the traditional autumn brown. That's a great grandpa knife. I mean, you just kind of fit the one that goes with the person when you're handing those out for the holidays, but there's a way for you to get those fixed blades all at the same time. Santa's sack of skinners, $78.75. Item number is 1062.51. Giving out pocket knives is really awesome for Christmas, but you can hand out fixed blades too, really, for a little bit less or the same price, just depending on what you're buying there. Now, anytime you purchase a Hen & Rooster knife here on the show, we're going to put your name into the drawing for this knife, and it is a mammoth skinner. We're giving it away on the 23rd, so tune back in for that show. Could be you if you've purchased a Hen & Rooster knife over the past few weeks. So giving that away on the 23rd. And then this is your Hen & Rooster Mother of Pearl free shipping knife. Item number is 1064.51, and it is $38.75. But Hen & Rooster Pearl 2-blade, that's a frame that's made its way back. We haven't had that particular frame in the pocket knife line for like 20 years, but it is here, and it gives you free shipping on your entire order. Plus, you're getting a beautiful pearl knife. Saltwater Mother of Pearl by Hen & Rooster. Hey, this is our web giveaway. Go to our website, cutlerycorner.net. This is a jumbo Winchester display knife. It's done in rosewood. It's valued over $1,000. One person will win that on February 3rd. So, cutlerycorner.net. Just get your name into the drawing, and then tune back in on the 3rd. We'll, of course, announce the winner. Have another treat for you here, made by Winchester, and what a beauty this one is. What a unique frame that this is. This is also done with that they call it a burnt bone handle, but it's a 5 1/4 large trapper. And I'm sure its original design was to do a big job. However, now it falls into a collector category. This one was actually made in '94. An original 94 big hunter's trapper, 5 1/4, and that's $175. And that jigging, the jig that you see on here is done with the original Rogers jigging machine, which was actually made in the late 1800s. These are all handmade, USA. Boy, that is a beautiful cartridge shield collectible. So when you do come across these find, this is a major find by, actually it was a Tim Scott find, owner of Winchester. These were knives that his dad had put back when they were doing some remodeling at Winchester. They found these old knives. Now, you're gonna get the bronze knife. You're also gonna get the knife opener, which are two super cool items. So you can carry a Winchester right there, but I would collect that huge hunter's trapper. 105891 item number on that Winchester. I am happy to see these new Winchesters on the show right before Christmas. Last minute shopping. This is very, very cool. This is a rare opportunity also, but of a different kind. This is a case also made in the USA, but it's the MMXX. This is the Roman numeral series that just came out. This was the 2020 collectible for this year. So Case made the little pocket hunter this year. It's 2 3/4, but it's, designed after those larger ones. That's 5 1/4, but they made the pocket hunter to be the vault knife for 2020. Well, we were able to set aside 250 of these for the Roman numeral series. We only received 50 of the 250, but like I said, I'm not complaining about that because we're the only people in the country that have the 50 of that 250. So this was obviously a show exclusive. I'm gonna tip that over just a little bit. You have the lasering here on the blade. It'll tell you one of 250. It'll tell you Roman numeral series, and then it has the MMXX. They went with that very unique bomb shield too, which looks good. Now this one is on the Star Spangled Banner. It's gonna have red, white, and blue on there somewhere. Now, that one has a lot of white, but they're all gonna be different. They are custom core lines on those little pocket hunters. $68.50. Honestly, out of this year, this has been the fastest selling frame opportunity that I've seen all year long. These little pocket hunters make it on 1, maybe 2 shows, and they're gone. So this one just came in, and the Star Spangled Banner item number is 106523. 106523. And I know Todd had the Fire in the Box. He also had Cat's Eye. I'll have another. I've seen Ivory Court. So you guys, you're starting on the ground floor. We're just now getting these on the show. So you have that rare opportunity to really collect them all because we are just now seeing them. Deer Stag. Today's special Deer Stag, huge folding hunter. And today's special pricing, $46.50. This might be the Deer Stag buy of the year. You like folding hunters? I love folding hunters. I prefer a folding hunter over a fixed blade just because it's compact, it's a little easier to carry. But check out the stag. You have this European stag, gorgeous quality European stag. There's the large German bull shield. And putting a shield on a stag knife, I appreciate that because I know that's hard to do. This is an uneven surface. You can feel the natural grain of the stag there. But to get that shield in there, I know it's a difficult process to do, but it looks so good. So you have this handmade German knife, a formed nylon sheath going out with it. Today's special, $46.50. That is going to be a hot buy. $10.65.19. Item number big 5 1/4 folding hunter by German Bull. Lots of fabulous buys by German Bull. And also keep in mind that free shipping knife. We have that wonderful free shipping knife too in pearl. Here's another Winchester opportunity. And I think this one is also done in that chestnut jig bone. They have these slanted crimped bolsters. This is all handmade. USA. This is a rare 95. So this one actually was made in 95. It's part of that stock, that inventory that we are so privileged to have because Tim Scott, owner of Winchester, has released these over to us. Cut and Horse Stockman, $154.30, and it has the 30-30 shield. We've seen the cartridge shield. I've seen a buffalo shield. You know, Winchester sticks to about, I'm going to say 6 to 8 different shields, and that is your 30-30 shield on that one. And then you have cartridge series lasered over here on the blade. And then you'll get the free gifts with it too. You also have the bronze jackknife and the knife opener are going to be the add-ons, the freebies that you get with any Winchester. You can get as many as those free gifts as you do Winchester knives. 105273. Item number going back to, now it's a 25-year-old knife, and look at how beautiful, pristine condition that is. So that's just a testament to how well those are made. Gosh, they're going to look good for another 25 years. I can guarantee that. So the next one up is going to be this 4-blade Congress, and it is also a Winchester in red. That is what I would call cranberry red by Winchester. It's a 3.5-inch Congress. It's $158. And this one's a 96. So you're 25 years old on this one. Tim refers to this particular shield as the bar shield or the bow tie shield. It's really one of the most, I think, dramatic looking shields. It's a very long shield that they have utilized there. So in that Christmas red. And now I have 14 of that one left, and that's it. So 106461, item number on that rare 96 Winchester bow tie Congress, but in this beautiful Christmas cranberry red right there. 106461. Can we see just a full-size shot of this? Do you care, Tim, just to go full screen on the knife, just so they can see it up close? Real good. I know we're about out of time on it. I just want to make sure we get a good look at it. No? Okay. Maybe next time. All righty. How about some Hen and Rooster? We have a new design out by this Hen and Rooster kitchen block set. It is $58.75, and it's our holiday homemaker collection. We like to do these Homemakers of America sets. And here we have this, and we were talking about this when I always, they may not think I pay attention, but I do pay attention to our setup crew. And when they come across one that they like and notice and that stands out to them, because they handle all of these knives every day of the year. And this is the one Jessica liked. She was like, this is a really good looking, well-made, sturdy block. And in the black, it's this very trendy, I think. It's a very modern look as far as the blocks go by Hen and Rooster. Now, one of the special features to this set that's different from your other Hen and Rooster sets, well, the fact that it's $58.75 is nice, but you get, okay, so you get all of your typical kitchen knives, like the large slicing knife, the chef knife, the Santuco. You actually have 2 different sizes here in the vented Santuco, which is nice. You have the serrated knife over here, utility, and the sharpening rod, which will help you out forever. You can use this sharpening rod. We use one. Honestly, we use a sharpening rod on a weekly basis. There's always some knife in the kitchen that needs to be fine-tuned. So this one has the sharpening rod, and there's a place for it here in the block. I'm just going to slide it down in the block. But here's the other really cool thing about this one. It has your steak knives, the 6-piece steak knives that fit also in the block. All of those steak knives are right here. How many times do you have to hunt for your steak knives? I'm just going to put a few in there so you can kind of see how it's going to, oops, well, that one just took a jump. So you can see how it's going to look in your block. So those steak knives, they all fit here. Your chef knives, they fit here. You've got this complete kitchen block set, and it's priced at the holiday sale price of $58.75. This is the set also. Now, I'm telling you, this block is really heavy. Get that free shipping knife. This is the kind of deal that free shipping knife really comes in handy. So we have this mother of pearl hen and rooster knife right there. And it is going to qualify you for free shipping on your entire order. I'll see that number is 1064.51. It might be kind of hard to see, but it's 1064.51. Just write that item number down. Or it's the only knife we have for free shipping, and it's $38.75. That's it for a pearl hen and rooster. $38. And that is also a new frame. Hey, this is our Holly Jolly Trapper ×2. This is the second version of the Holly Jolly Trapper set. So if you purchased the first one, this one is different. And we sold out of the original Holly Jolly. So this is your second edition of Holly Jolly. We do have 10 trappers in this one. The autumn second cut. There is a burnt orange smooth, and also the banana jig with that original Steel Warrior shield. So those are your 3 trappers there in the center. Now, if you've seen the show before, you know we typically sell Steel Warrior trappers at $19.95. These are $9.80 a piece. White smooth bone. We have the Christmas sparkle. We also have, there's 3 different red ones in here. We know you probably want to give out some red trappers for Christmas. So we hooked you up with that. We've got the dark red, we have the red walnut, and then we also have the red pig bone. So you get 3 red jig bone trappers in here. Genuine buffalo horn, ox horn with the tiger striping, and then back around to your white smooth bone. Holly Jolly Trappers. Wouldn't be a Christmas without Holly Jolly Trappers. Think it'll make anybody jolly to get a knife like that for $9.80. Item number is 1065.40. 10 Steel Warrior Trappers, and these are your large premium trappers for that sale price of $98. All right, so here on our carousel, we're going to go through some specialty items, and actually I found this on the case shelf a few days ago. How many folks do we have out there that's part of the Air Force or a veteran? Well, this is a new version. This is that Kickstart mid-folding hunter, now with the Air Force logo. It's the first time I've seen that Kickstart being added on to that. So that is going to be, and there's the clip on the back, but here's your case, officially licensed gift box. But this is part of our low inventory because we only have 5. But it is $110.73. Item number is 1063.76. 1063.76. Arnaud Bernard, this is that fin and feather warthog tusk kangaroo lanyard. That's so cool. And you also have a little bit of that warthog tusk that's on the lanyard. 1033.93 item number. It is another one of our handmade South African skinners. And then you also, I mean, these are rated a 10 on the scale there when you're looking at the leather sheaths too. Everything about this knife is pretty superb. But that is $248. Item number is 1033.93. Arnaud Bernard, Warthog tusk, kangaroo lanyard, all that good stuff. Winchester, hey, this is another one of those reverse gun stocks. I've seen two in the same day, which I don't think I've ever seen any. But this is $165. It's done in that chestnut jig and featuring the rifle shield. And, you know, we've seen a lot of different shields, but when it comes to Winchester, I would think that that rifle shield would be one of the big collectibles. Item number is 1060.43. Also, let's see, all of this is part of the new old stock. We've only seen just a few 2020 knives. I've not seen any here on the show. Did you see a date on that? I tell you what, Drew, I'll lean it forward. Did you see a date on the back? It's underneath. Okay. We'll check it when it spins around because we have to fold that other blade. Red Stag Pocket Hunter, $92.43. Item number is 1053.06. Back to this 2020 collectible. This is the Pocket Hunter that's headed to the vault. They've already stopped production on these. This Red India Deer Stag, it is embargoed. But now Case had a little bit of this stag set back, and they have the smaller pieces where they can use for these smaller frame knives. This one's 2 3/4. And we've seen this Red Stag also like on some small Stockmans, just a few other frames out by Case. But we're also seeing the end of the line of the Red Stag, but they are very partial to that. So I'm not sure where we're gonna go next with Stag knives and Case, but that is $92.43, and it is the single blade, but it also has the decade tang stamping there, that 2020 tang stamping. Big old German bull. This is that antique green bone. It also has the diamond shield with the new bull here for the shield. Antique green bone, and then this kind of a wave jig pattern there. $34.78, but it's a 5 1/4. You know, a premium trapper's about an inch smaller, but this is a jumbo, a big old German bull trapper at $34.78. 1063.05, item number, 1063.05. This is the U.S. Navy rust lock. And I know I don't have many of those either. It's either 4 or 5. Okay, we just sold one, so 4. We're down to 4. It's got a great look to it. 4 1/4 rust lock. It is an antique smooth where you have U.S. Navy and then the anchor there. And then the reverse side is just antique smooth. This is a 2020. So you do have the 10 X's and dots there. That is such a neat item. Specialized gift item. That's really what I'm looking for, you know, at Christmas, because you want to get somebody a special gift, something that's tailored to their life in some way, and if they're part of the Navy or have been part of the Navy, how awesome. That is just $72.87. 1063.80, item number. Winchester Doctors Club. This one's $136, and it's done in that tan. Okay, I don't think that's the 4 1/4. That looks like 3 1/2 to me. Yeah, okay. There were 2 different versions. I think we've just gotten mixed up with our description there, but that's the 3 1/2. I just don't want anybody to be surprised. It has the bomb shield, and it was part of and it has the physician's knife laser there also on the spatula blade. But there were several of these, weren't there? There were like 6 different ones that were part of a doctor's club. That's the antique bone, 102780, item number. Here's an Arnaud Bernard, the gecko, and it's only $198. There's a few of these that fall under the $200 mark. This is one I'm, not really sure why, honestly. Well, it's 5.5 inches, so maybe because it's a little smaller. But that is the Warthog Tusk, and I only have one left, so it may just be that one right there. This is part of the Bush Baby series. Same great N690 steel, get it all. The gecko. Item number is 102878. It's last call on that one, and of course, before Christmas, we're not going to have that particular frame, and this is it. That is it. 102878. But there are several more Arnauds that you can purchase. The Winchester, and we're looking at a badge shield on that. This is an 88 Winchester 2-blade. Ooh, that might be the oldest one that we've seen today, an 88. It's $175, 4 1/4. And it has that brown pick bone. This is really that mahogany. This is the bone handle that was over 100 years old. This is it. So there on the back, you'll see the date, 88 right there. It's a big knife. That's impressive. That's a knife you would just love to use. But that would be the debate. Do I use it or do I collect it? It's a rare 88. It's 20. No, it's 32 years old, isn't it? 32 years old. 106506, item number. Only had 9 of those left in stock. So this was also part of the Doctor's Club. 105069 on this one, and they call it tan burgundy. It's a comp handle, which honestly, I would call it more like emerald green and copper. So those are the colors that I see, but we only have 11 of those. And a doctor's knife is a pretty cool knife to collect. There's a lot of people out there who collect these little doctor knives. But that again is that 3.5 inch on the frame, 105069, item number 138. Here's a case trapper, and just this traditional premium trapper. It is one of the new 2020 knives, but it's again, if you're looking for an awesome gift item for somebody to carry all the time, this is done in this beautiful denim blue, and it's $61.43. It's a very good price tag for a case made in the USA knife. It's just a good looking knife all the way around, honestly. 106091 is your item number. Bomb shield, case made in the USA, one of the latest out there, the 2020 knives. 106091 on that item number. So many good options for Christmas. And then we're going to this buffalo shield, Winchester 106453, the sunfish in the burnt orange, and we're down to 4 on this particular one. 4, and then that'll be sold out. Let's take a look at the date here on the back, and that is a 98. But that, to me, is like one of the rarest ones out there anytime you come across those buffalo shields, because they only used a few different frames, 4 or 6 different patterns to put that buffalo shield on there by Winchester. The other thing, too, that we're doing with Winchester, anytime you purchase a Winchester knife here on the show, you will get the bronze jackknife and also the knife opener. That is a free gift. It's about $25 there in free product that's going out with every Winchester knife that you purchase. 1064 453, item number for the buffalo sunfish that you just saw. Okay. Case Rainbow and a collection. These are Coralon handles by Michael Prater. And it's Rainbow Coralon. He created Rainbow Coralon, I'm gonna say like within the past 5 years. And this is on the slanted bolster series. He has a square bolster and he also has the slanted bolster. And the slanted bolster also has the red custom gift box. And this is your Premier Edition. Wow, look at the rainbow that you see there. That's great. On the blade, it'll say Premier Edition, 1 of 2,500, rainbow. That's going to be, lasered on all of those master blades. But you've got the premium trapper, the muskrat, your stockman, your peanut, and your toothpick. Really some of your most popular patterns out there as far as if you're, putting a collection together. I like it when we do our collections because you're not having to hunt them down. And then here's the other great news with this set. The trapper sells for $69.95 now. Might be even more. There's your trapper. It's at least $10 or $20 more now. Same thing for the muskrat and your stockman. All of those are priced higher now. Now your peanut and your toothpick, $59 is about right, where those are when you buy them individually. I'm gonna say you're saving at least $60 on those other ones by buying the collection. But $296.85, case lamp rainbow collection, and I only have 3 of them. These Coralons, and here's the reason why. We are running really low on our Coralons because Case had to shut down for 4 months this year during the height of COVID. So they are behind on production. We really just don't have a lot of depth in the Coralon or really in any of the Case knives, but that's why we only have 3 of these left in stock. But 1062.86 is your item number. Walking in Style. This is pretty cool. It's not a knife, and it does not have a, sometimes we've seen sword canes over the years. This is not a sword cane. This is just a walking cane that's got a lot of style to it. It's $36.75. It's 35 and a half on the inches. And then here's what the handle looks like. It's very pretty, delicate, but sturdy. I mean, and it's got quite a bit it's got these rhinestones in there too. It's very classy. It does have the non-skid tip, so if you are using it as a walking cane, that looks like a very pretty filigree design. Walking in Style, $36.75. Item number is 1060.87. This one does have more of the silver tones. I will tell you there is one out there that's gold, has the gold tones. If you are interested in the other one, it's a little bit different. But 1060.87 on the Walking in Style. I just have a few more Winchesters to cover here on the show. And we also have Tim Scott headed to the show here soon. So I know he'll be bringing some more knives too. But this is your Winchester Spline Whittler. It's done in the brown jig bone. This is a 4-inch. It's $175, and I only have 7 of these left. Matt, you know what? I don't really think, Chase, and I mean, you can back me on this, I don't think this is the right knife, especially the name and what I'm seeing on the computer, because the Spline Whittler is a 3-blade and this is a sunfish. So I don't think it's our crew. I just think it's the wrong knife in the wrong box, to be honest. So I don't really want to show you that with that. I'm not sure what's going on with that. So we will send that back to Terry and get the right knife in the box. Outdoorsman Special. This is, hey, $9.95 now. These are Hen and Rooster International. You have the chef knife, the serrated knife. This would be like a great little steak knife. You also have the peeler and the slicer, I guess. This one's the slicer, and this is going to be the paring knife. $9.95. It is called the Outdoorsman Special. It's done with the new white handles, which we've been seeing a lot of, actually, by Hen and Rooster lately. $1063.27 item number. Hey, you can take these camping with you, put them, you know, in the camper. You can use them at home, but you don't really have to worry about losing them. I mean, $9.95. So you're going to get a lot of use out of that, or it's going to be an awesome little Christmas gift right there. The Hen and Rooster Outdoorsman Special, item number 1063.27. Tag Extremes come out with this new tactical. We call it the maneuver. Tactical maneuvers. Stealth mode tax. We have this one done here in the brown, and it also has more of a, you know, checkered style grip. And then the other one is done like this tan color. Matte finish, matte stainless. These are 4 1/4 lockbacks with a clip on the back. 2-piece set for $38. Item number is 1064.49 on the Extreme Maneuvers. So we thought for the tech folks out there, that's a nice little lightweight tactical. Brand new by the Tag Extreme line. Going from the new to the old, we have a very rare 93 Winchester toothpick. And a lot of these, especially with the name rare on there, just know that it is a first come, first serve. And I'm sorry if it sells out before you get one if you want one. But this is a large toothpick, a little under 5 inches actually, here on the handle. Has the cartridge shield. Look at the fluted bolsters on here too, but the polishing, they are beautiful knives. And this is an old knife, obviously. It has the 93 date here on the back of the blade. But, I mean, when you look at just how beautiful it is, how well made, of course, this is all handmade back in 93, and the condition that it's in now, I mean, it's just such a treasured piece to have here on the show. It's $158. You're gonna get the bronze knife too and the knife opener with it. So you're gonna get some knives that you can carry, and the knife opener you can put there on your keychain, and then I would definitely collect that one. Here's a handle I haven't seen all day in an Arnaud Bernard, and this is done in sheep horn. It is that wildebeest, $280. The wildebeest is one of the larger frames out by the Arnaud Bernard line. It's 7 3/8. It is full tang. And you just have this natural sheep horn. The color that you see is all natural to the horn. Razor sharp. Such impressive knives. They are meticulous when they put these knives together. I've not seen one flaw, one imperfection. I've not seen one thing that's off on any of these. And we have seen, gosh, hundreds of them at this point. I have 8 left in stock, 1034.73. But the sheep horn really is the one that we don't see that often. We see more of the kudu and, of course, the war dog tusk. But I think the sheep horn is, I mean, it's right there with all the rest of them. $1034.73. So this is going to be a Hen and Rooster mystery box. We do a fun little mystery box several times throughout the year. Of course, here we are at the holidays, and Jim Frost is going to pick you in what he calls the Hen and Rooster Executive, and it's only $20. Now, we go through a lot of Hen and Rooster knives here on the show, and I've not had any for $20 today. I think you'll be very happy with what you get there, and it's just a fun little surprise too. 106065, item number, Hen and Rooster Executive. Merry Christmas. Hey, and then the other cool thing too, when you purchase any Hen and Rooster knife here on the show, we'll put your name into the drawing. We're going to do the drawing on the 23rd for this knife right here. This actually came out of Jim's office. It was a mammoth Hen and Rooster Skinner. We will draw the winner that morning, mail out the knife. We're going to do an overnight air delivery on that knife to the winner, but we will announce the winner that night, so you'll know, and then I guess it'll show up in the morning. But anytime you purchase a Hen and Rooster, your name will go into the drawing for that mammoth Skinner. It's valued at hundreds of dollars. So good luck. Won't be going to any Christmas parties this year, but we got a party trapper, might make it a little better. That has your green and pink and purple and red Christmas sparkle. This is made by Steel Warrior, and it is a premium trapper by the Steel Warrior line. This was a fun little festive knife that came out a couple of months ago, and so the trapper is $18. We sell it in a collection, but we decided to separate the trapper and the Choctaw, which was probably the two most popular, single patterns, and we have those now as single opportunities. 1064.80. It's always a party if that trapper's around. It's a fun little knife right there. I love all of our knives, but that's definitely got a little spunk to it there. 1064.80. Survival knives. It's called Surviving Santa. Maybe we should give these to Santa. But 1063.39. Now these are also made by the Tack Extreme line, and it's some of the new designs that came out, which have the gray grip, that textured grip here on the 15-inch fixed blade. So that is that $8? Yeah, $8 and change a piece. I know we offered these large jumbo collections, 20-piece sets and things like that. But maybe you just want to get a few, and that is fine too. So we just try to make several different collections to fit however you're shopping. But they are all 15-inch. Check out that one there. More of a cleaver style hatchet. But they all have that same new design here on the handle. You'll also get the nylon sheath over there. You don't pay anything extra for the nylon sheath. I mean, if you had to buy the sheath, it's probably going to be $10. But Surviving Santa comes with the sheath, and it's only $8.83 a knife. 1063.39. Well, we can't get you ready for Christmas if we don't have some red knives, and these are your red Steel Warrior pocket knives. These are some of our top house brands. It's one of the most affordable knives that you'll buy here on the show, but I promise you can compare them to some of these higher end knives, and you're going to find a lot of similarities. This is a wonderfully made knife. I'm a big supporter of Steel Warrior. I've carried this knife really, when I first started working here at the company almost 15 years ago. I, started off with a Steel Warrior pocket knife. So they are wonderful, and the price is right there with it. In the buy, we have the Premium Trapper, the Wrangler Stockman, the 4-blade Congress, the Whittler. Now this master blade on the Whittler also locks. That's a really nice feature. And then we also have the Peanut. These are Rockwell tested. They are 5658 Rockwell tested and done in Christmas red. The Red Hot Christmas. It's $45 for the whole set, but they are only $9 a piece. But again, those trappers are normally $19.95, and then the other frames too should be worth more than what you're you're paying there. But it's Christmas time, and you get a whole collection of red. You can divide that set up. You can hand them out as Christmas gifts. Of course, you can keep it for yourself. But the Still Warrior red. How about pink? Make it a pink Christmas if you want. This is also part of our holiday homemakers sale. And this was a special limited edition run that Hen and Rooster put together. And these have the pink handles. If you love pink or your mom loves pink, you have a family member, but this is that clear acrylic stand. You get all of your traditional knives. I mean, it is a, your traditional kitchen set, just with pink handles. There's the big carving knife, the utility. Let's see. The slicing knife, the Santuco, the paring knife, of course. The bread knife, that serrated bread knife. But when you really break it down, that's only like $5 and change a knife. And then you also have the kitchen shears. That's a fun little set, I will say. It is fun. And if pink is where your heart is, I mean, pink is one of my favorite colors, so why not go for it? Holiday Homemakers, because it is on sale at $46.50. $1065.33 item number. But that clear acrylic stand is also nice too, because it just goes with anybody's kitchen. I mean, you can see all the way through it right there. And then you can rotate it and, turn it either way that you want. It's a pretty slim line. I will say that. And it's pink. I mean, how many times do you see pink kitchen knives out there? Not that often. The 12 Days of Christmas. Dealer dozens. Buying knives in bulk. I mean, if you've got workers you want to hand knives out to, you've got a crew of guys that's worked hard for you all year long, you want to give them a premium trapper they're going to carry every day. This is our 12 Days of Christmas premium trapper set done in the autumn second cut. So that color is going to be across the board. Everybody's going to like it. It's just $9.54 a trapper. So the jigging is great. The knives they look good. The polishing on the handle, of course, polishing German stainless blades. Now, if you're buying and reselling, hey, you're going to make $10 a knife on these. It will come with the point of purchase display also, and all the individual boxes too. So if you are reselling, you also have this to work with. But if you're giving them as gifts, they're in the box and hey, Merry Christmas, and you're handing them out for the holidays. But the 12 Days of Christmas, it's $114.50. Let me quickly point out another cool thing we're doing, where you can get a knife for a penny. And this is a banana jig bone knife by Steel Warrior. When you spend over $100, so like if you're buying the 12 Days of Christmas, you're qualified for this. And for 1 penny, you can also get the banana jig bone lockback. It's a knife for a penny. It's basically like a good luck thing. So we're hoping you're going to have a lot of good luck in 2021. And so when you spend $100 or more, only a penny will get you the banana jig bone lockback right there, also by Steel Warrior. We sell the knife for $10.88 typically, but it's only a penny when you spend $100 or more. Hey, we haven't seen these in a while, and it's called the turquoise bar. Steel Warrior came out with these. It provides a lot of color. This is the Wrangler Stockman. It's reconstituted turquoise. It's got a very southwest flair to it. That is a really good deal at $14. That's actually kind of shocking. That comes with a nice gift box too. So Secret Santa Stockman. Hey, $14.50. $1061.91. Item number. for the Southwest Turquoise Bar Stockman. Boy, that's a great one to end on. We've really had so many good opportunities to buy here on the show. So thank you for tuning in and shopping with us, first of all. Hope you did find something that you loved and it's going to make your Christmas a little bit better when you purchase any Winchester or John Primble on the show. Remember, we got that free gift headed your way, which is going to be the bronze jackknife and the knife opener. So we'll give you those 2 free gifts when you purchase a Winchester or a John Primble. Also, the Mother of Pearl Hen and Rooster. This is a new one that we just got in. It's Mother of Pearl. It's going to be your free shipping knife. So if you purchase that Hen and Rooster, beautiful knife. Let's see, it's right here. In saltwater Mother of Pearl. And that item number is 1064.51. 1064.51. It is $38.75. But hey, this one knife will give you free shipping on your entire order. Plus, you're getting a gorgeous Hen and Rooster Mother of Pearl. Well, thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you back here next time, which we've got more Winchester knives coming up, and Tim Scott will be here on our next show. But again, thanks for joining me, guys. Merry Christmas. Hope you have a great night.